Hey, everybody, this is Joe Lynn Turner, and you're listening to Tom and Zeus on the Shout It Out Loudcast. Lock it and rock it.
Shout it out loud, yeah. Shout it out loud, yeah. Shout it out loud, yeah. I like it.
The year is 1989. The album, Dr. Feelgood by Motley Crue. Welcome to episode 77 of the Album Review Crew, where we will be reviewing this hair metal classic and an album that not only signifies the end of a decade, but perhaps the end of an era. We'll be joined shortly by guitarist Tony Musallam of the band Restayned. But until then, Zeus, it's me and you. What's up?
Yeah, Tony's hitting us twice. That was him with the intro music.
Yeah. Yep.
And we actually remembered to say that this time.
Yes, we did. I was very proud of that we did that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited to get to this. It's 100% complete opposite. Only within a couple years. We just did Nirvana's Nevermind.
Yep.
And now we're going back before that to, I almost said Metallica again.
Yeah.
Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood. But let's go to Nirvana.
Imagine only 2 years separate Sticky Sweet and Lithium.
Good God.
Imagine that? Yeah. It's insane.
One correlates to the other.
Yeah. So true.
Anyway.
Yep.
Okay, let's go to the poll from last month's Nirvana's Nevermind. Tom, how'd that go?
All right, so best song on the album. We picked the four biggies. Come As You Are, Lithium, In Bloom, and Smells Like Teen Spirit. And this is the Facebook Shout It Out Loudcasters group poll, which is really, really taken off since we added these polls to the Loudcasters group. So this is a little bit of a surprise here. Come As You Are wins the poll at 33%. Lithium comes in second at 29. Smells Like Teen Spirit at 26. In Bloom at 12. So Smells Like Teen Spirit comes in third. That's kind of surprising here.
That's beyond stupid.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry.
Let's look at a couple comments here. Our buddy Anthony Stockham. Actually, Something in the Way is my favorite, but out of those, it Smells Like Teen Spirit. Our buddy John Clifford. I'm not a fan of Nirvana, but I have to appreciate the impact of Smells Like Teen Spirit. Craig Moran. I got to go with Come As You Are. I absolutely love the rhythm guitar and the bass line that runs throughout the song. Derek Rolando says, I think the music video for In Bloom was the best thing on MTV back in the day. Terry Shea chimes in here. Nevermind hit my senior year of college, and there was simply no denying the word-of-mouth appeal in the ubiquity of their videos on MTV. Little words, Terry. Little words. GNR made a huge splash that year with the anticipated release of Use Your Illusion, but grunge overtook all the hair metal for a few short years. The 90s started with no internet and ended with the web being taken for granted. Nirvana were to me the last movement that was defined by a style and a sound. And then he goes on. He says, I won't play Nevermind anymore, but one cannot deny that it was grunge's Sgt. Pepper moment. Uh-oh, watch out for the Beetletards. Our buddy, shouted out Loudcast Hall of Famer, Izzy Presley. I honestly gave this a fighting chance. I listened with an open mind, only to come to the conclusion that halfway through, I was bored as hell with the music. I felt like I do when I go back and try to listen to Unmasked, thinking maybe I missed something. Teen Spirit is iconic, but I like songs about cocaine and whores. okay, well then you can. Oh, and then this guy right here. He obviously doesn't listen to the show, but I went back and forth with him. Michael Maurer. He goes, why is it all Nevermind songs? I'd pick Floyd the Barber.
God, just.
I go, did you read the fucking poll? It's for a Nevermind album review, you dummy.
But just to say Floyd the Barber.
Of course, like I know Nirvana way before you did.
What's the best Kiss song? Black Diamond, No, it's not. It's I Stole Your Love. No, it's not. It's actually, Love God. No, it's not. It's actually While the City Sleeps.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the extent of what we're getting at.
Floyd, that's a guy who's being like, I know songs.
Yeah. Floyd the Barber.
Oh, here we go. Shout it out Loudcast security.
Ugh.
Joe Morris. None. Because Nirvana sucks ass.
I was going to say, there's no way he's going to say anything positive. I should have stopped you before so I can prove. I knew that's what his reaction
And I responded with, don't you have another Kiss event to blow more money on somewhere?
He is. I think he's at an event now.
Yeah,
he's in Vegas doing headshots of himself.
Yeah, he's fucking on handling Gene's luggage right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's the Facebook poll, Zeus. Let's throw it back to you for regular commentary.
All right. On the Book of Face. Kevon Japson. This was fun to listen to because it's not a record I ever go back to. My favorites are Breed and Territorial Pissings.
Of course they are.
Nirvana was
pissing.
Yeah. Nirvana was never a favorite of mine. I loved AIC and Soundgarden. I've never listened to the singles ever again, but the deep tracks I enjoy more today than I did then. You ever wonder what Kurt would be doing today if Courtney didn't kill him? That's one conspiracy that I might join you on. Go ahead, do it.
Too.
Why don't you do it, you fucking pussy? You won't do it. Go ahead, do it.
Yep.
Yeah. Hall of Famer Anthony Barone, ABCPA Inc. Give him a call for all your tax needs. I'm surprised it took this long. So are we, believe me. And the fact that Tom picked it, loved it. Steve Warsap, an album I never got into, a band I never got into, a type of music I never got into, but gonna listen as always because Tom and Zeus. Grudge never killed hair metal. Music is cyclical. Another thing that happened is when Bill Gazzari died in 1991, the cops moved in and started finding bands for handing out flyers. Dude, that's not why it fucking happened. Come on.
I know it's not, but that's okay.
Here's a picture of my band. In the future, when you hand out flyers, we suggest you do not include a group photo.
Exactly. Oh,
the
God.
Greek thunder from down under. Kiar! Nirvana really doesn't excite me that much, but this is definitely a worthy ARC pick. A solid release with many memorable moments. Hence, it's selling 30 million copies to date. Let's face it, the songs weren't good, they'd be forgotten. Now for your next pick, Tom. Icon Night of the Crime.
Stop.
Oh,
God. Ugh.
Dude, it's almost... never mind. Fucking Barefoot Wonder. Jana Alask Rosanen. Is that our buddy Rosanen?
Yeah, that's Yanni Aslak Rosanen.
Oh, I said it wrong.
Yes, you did.
Jana.
No.
Alask Rosanen. Not to be confused with Rizzo Rutilanian.
Or Yari Curry or Essa Tikkanen.
I knew you were going to go. You always go to Tikkanen as your third guy.
I love it.
Oh, man. You know the kid at Christmas whose excitement level reached the point that he can't even open the presents he knows he's about to get after wishing something for ages? That kid is me now. I haven't listened to the episode yet because I want the episode and the excitement to last forever. But of course, I'll rip through it. I never expected you to like it. Wow. That's a fucking Nirvana tard right there.
I like it.
It's awesome.
Yep.
Charles, don't call me Mark Eaton, who just came off a comment of the week on Shout Out Loudcast, says most overrated album and singer in the history of music, but the drummer has some big time talent.
Okay.
That's like saying like people think that Bob Dylan is an overrated singer. He's not. He just has a unique style of singing. Same thing with
Bob Dylan?
Kurt. Yeah.
Dylan sucks. Period.
But people love him. But nobody's like, oh, he's such an overrated singer. No one's saying he's a great singer. Kurt
the crowd
has a unique
seems
voice.
to love him.
Yeah. Kurt has a great, unique voice.
I love Kurt.
Same thing with Stephen Pearcy. I love his voice. But no one's like, oh, Stephen Pearcy is the best voice of the era.
Look,
Just unique.
let's be serious. The best thing to ever happen to Kurt Cobain's legacy was him dying. That's why they laud him as a poet and the voice of a generation.
That's not true.
Oh, it's 100% true.
That's
Dude, look at the
not
way people
true.
talk about like Amy Winehouse. Give me a break. If
that's
she was
not
alive, no one would give a
true.
shit about her music.
His music and everything changed everything before he died.
I agree, but if he was alive,
He single-handedly is considered the reason why alternative music and grunge and all that stuff took off. He
Right,
was
but
the reason that changed. That was before he died.
Right,
The
but
fact that he died made him even bigger.
That's my point. But what I'm saying is if he stayed alive, he would have probably exhausted his legacy. He probably would have done something stupid or said so. The fact that he died when he did, when he was at his peak, is the best thing that ever happened to him.
He would still be considered a legend. He would be like one of
maybe.
those guys that everybody would like, what's he doing now? He would always he had too much talent to just fucking be forgotten about.
That boy's got talent. I love that doo-doo thing.
I love that breed line. I just think that it exploded it and put him above his peers after he died.
I hear you.
Right. So if you go, well, wait a minute, Smells Like Teen Spirit's way better than anything AIC or Pearl Jam. No, I'm not gonna agree with that. His peers were right there with him with this shit. He just seemed to be more original than them. That's all. And they're not that they're not original, but he just seemed to be like, I'm just doing my thing here. This is what I am.
But I guess ultimately my point is when he died, he was at the peak. So everybody's memory is of just his greatness and not like 30 years of, maybe some bad albums or
but
bad.
Like it's the same thing though. Like he also died. I will say this: it was twofold because he died in utero, right? But he also just did MTV's Unplugged, which is considered probably the greatest one ever. Right? It's almost like, let's say, Eddie Vedder died after Versus.
Exactly. That's my
Or Eddie Vedder died after No Code.
That's you're literally making, that's my point.
Or binaural, right? You'd be like,
correct. He died at the he died when Nirvana was literally at the. It's like God forbid something happened to Kiss after the Love Gun tour. It'd be like, oh my God, whoa! But Kiss did a bunch of shit that people fucking hate after that, so the memories are clouded.
But I would say the fact that they did Unplugged shortly before he died, 100%.
Yeah,
helped his legacy because everybody thinks that's fucking brilliant. Yep. And look what he could do because the song survived. And you know how that is. If you could take a great hard rock song or a fucking rocking song and make a great acoustic version of it, that means you're a fucking hell of a songwriter.
People who hate grunge and who hate Nirvana love that Unplugged performance because it's undeniable.
Yeah. And so I think that's what helped it.
Yeah.
If he died after, let's say, In Utero and Incesticide, it wouldn't be as big.
Probably not. Probably not.
So,
but Floyd the Barber's the best song. Lloyd the Barber.
Oh,
dear God.
God. Oh, yeah. I love Motley Crue. Did you ever hear that song, Nona?
Oh, Rattlesnake Shake. I mean, that's legendary.
Jesus, what are we doing, people?
Dancing on Glass. What a great song.
That fucking 80,000 Years Dead, whatever that fucking song that he repeats 100 times.
We'll get to it.
At the dollhouse at Fort Lauderdale. God, that vocal stylings. Anyways, let's get back to the feedback, and we're over on Loudcasters. Michael Murphy adds, to echo Tom, I'm not the biggest Nirvana guy, but this album is undeniable. Aside from Teen Spirit, On a Plane, Poly, Lithium, Territorial Pissings are the standouts for me. Great episode. Greg is a great guest, and I just finished reading his phenomenal Alternative for the Masses. And let's go Islanders!
Oh, God.
Who did not make the playoffs, by the way. So that's how little dated that post.
True.
Glenn Walker, who finds himself to be kind of a jokester on our page, apparently.
I like Glenn's style.
Yeah, although he does look like a combo of a Faster Pussycat or LA Guns Lost Member.
Oh, he definitely looks like he's in some kind of like Poison Ivy bathroom wall tribute band.
Yeah.
And when I mean that with all the love in the world, because I love Faster Pussycat. Oh, here we go. I should have never said that.
What Nirvana album is it? Oh, never mind.
Oh, God, that's bad. That's bad.
I saw something recently because that just symbolizes our generation, Generation X. I just saw something recently. We haven't had a president from our generation yet. That's insane.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Yeah.
The last bunch of them are all baby boomers. We haven't had one if Kamala the Ugandan giant won, she would have been the first baby Generation X. That's insane.
Yeah.
Maybe if they put people like us in charge of this government, we'd be fucking better.
Oh, maybe if they had fucking age limits for being a president, but that could be, maybe that's a separate Dome Damage episode.
Yeah. I'm just saying there's no Gen X president.
No.
Anyway, Bruce Foudy. This album was so important to me as a kid. I do remember sitting at my buddy's house watching the video for Teen Spirit and thinking, this is cool and all, but there's no way this would take off. Fuck, I was wrong. Territorial Pissings. What is up with that song?
That is a terrible song as much as I love that album.
I wouldn't say that. I'm just like, where did that one come from? And the hidden track, Endless Nameless, were always in my car and for my mixtapes. Oh, do you know the fucking hidden track, Endless Nameless? What are we doing?
Okay, pistards.
Territorial pistards. Oh, God. Joe Decker. Great episodes, guys. I'm not lying. I'm not trying to not like it. I've never been a fan of grunge or Nirvana, but did come away from this episode with a better appreciation of the genius of Kurt Cobain. Something in the Way is devastatingly beautiful. Well, that's what a lot of people say.
Yep.
Hall of Famer John Whiteman. So many great memories of this album. I had taped Headbangers Ball when Unholy was on. The video for Come As You Are was right after it.
Ooh.
I was oblivious to the transition that was happening. I just assumed that new bands were making great music. Incidentally, Nevermind replaced Michael Jackson's Dangerous as number one. I wonder what Michael thought of Nirvana. I'm pretty sure at least he liked the album cover.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, John.
Zane Beasley, although I never was a fan, at times was the fuck the Nirvana grunge Seattle guy. I walked away from this with a whole new attitude and respect for the band and the genre itself. Listen to you guys praise the album is why I love this show. I can hear the passion in your voice, and now I may get a beating for this, but I can take it. The passion you have is the same I have about Wasp. You're not getting to get a beating, buddy. That's all. And especially the album Crimson Idol. So I guess I'm a Wasp card. That being said, I'm a firm believer no matter the genre, there's two kinds of music, good and bad. Well said, my friend. And it's all a matter of personal taste and opinions. Still not necessarily a grunge fan, but always a fan of you guys. Great shows always. Thank you, Zane. The amount of variety in the 90s that I liked, from listening to NWA to falling in love with the blonde gap tooth Roxette chick. I love Roxette. I fucking love that.
I know you do.
And Kiss and Zeppelin and then Nirvana, AIC, Stone Temple Pilots. Whatever fucking works for you works for you. Yep. And then getting in the 90s, then all of a sudden finding this new genre of music, which I probably listen to more than anything, country. So 100% right. There's good and there's bad. You can like fucking Culture Club if you want. You can like fucking Testament.
Flock of seagulls, baby.
Yeah. Whatever, man. If you like it, fuck everybody else. Who cares?
Except for when we make fun of you for liking it.
Yeah, whatever. No one's around when I play my Monkeys fucking deep cuts.
Who cares if they are? The Monkeys fucking rule. I can't believe we haven't done them yet. I'm being 100% serious.
When I blast Shades of Grey, only Shades of Grey. What the fuck is that? Peter Tork singing. Wow, that was horrible.
Peter Tork. Tork Tods.
Listen to the band. Nesmith tards.
Oh.
All right. Let's go over to Blue Sky. Wobbly Magoo. I'm surprised that the Pixies haven't been on your radar back in the day. I think they were a Boston band. Is that true, Tom?
Pixies are based out of, hold on, I think that's true, but the Pixies, hold on,
While you're thinking, I often wonder if they were one of those bands that were more successful in Europe than the U.S. first thing around.
The thing about the Pixies is, Pixies are from Boston. The thing about the Pixies is they were like ground zero for alternative music that started to break out into popularity, but it was they were in that dead zone because they were only played on like college rock stations. They didn't have a sound for the masses.
Was it the Smithereens, REM, B-52s, Talking Heads? Those were the first alternative.
Yeah, if you go back and listen to the Pixies, you could hear a lot of like where stuff came from later on. You know what I mean? But yeah, they're good. Pixies are decent.
Never got into them. Never heard them. Occam Razor. Gentlemen, having the misfortune of associating with rabid grunge fans over the years, I've never needed the albums. They were played ad infinitum in our circle. Hearing you and Mr. Prado dissect Nevermind album, I came away with a far greater appreciation of the band and their music. Merci. Oh, thank you. Let's go over to YouTube. Heavy Metal Farmer. I remember the first time I heard Smells Like Teen Spirit. I was riding in the back of a Marine Corps recruiter's van in downtown St. Louis. Oh, wow. Thank you for your service if you ended up serving. Marty Martin. I really like Nirvana. The music is simple, yet it was so different and unique. Yeah, well said, buddy. Yep. Pete Staros adds Nirvana music ages like fine wine. Yep, it does. So, Tom, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay, let's look at Spotify comments. We always like to remind everybody that you can comment directly from Spotify while you're listening to the episode. Our good buddy Jason Warden. Older I get, the more I appreciate Nirvana and grunge in general. To me, Alice in Chains prepped us for what was coming when Man in the Box came out. To me, that is when I noticed something new. My only complaint was how radio overplayed Nirvana, but now I can enjoy them and alike without the fatigue. Great pick, Tom. Tony Lopez says, while this isn't my favorite Nirvana album, In Utero takes that honor. There's no denying the impact this album had. Definitely a case of being in the right place at the right time. Incredible album. And as you guys pointed out, the people who hate Nirvana for killing hair metal need to chill. Hair metal killed hair metal due to addiction issues and oversaturation, the same way grunge snuffed itself out around 1998. I think it might have even been earlier than that, Tony, but I get your point. Kevin Doyon, this album changed my entire perception of music, brought me into the grunge era that I'm still stuck into this day. I saw Nirvana at UMass Amherst in 93, and the Breeders opened up for them. Whoa. Ooh. Holy shit, that's awesome.
On the Last Splash. Din, 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 din,
Love that album. Love that album. All right, let's look at Instagram. Dave Rockstar. I was about 13 when this album came out, and I remember being shocked by the Smells Like Teen Spirit video and lyrics. It wasn't like anything I'd ever seen before. It just left me feeling quite confused, but I liked it. As I got older, I grew to really appreciate grunge and Nirvana, becoming a big fan. If I was super rich, I would have bought that old van with the Kiss drawing on it that Kurt did for the Melvins. It's amazing how you can link so many artists back to Kiss, whether it's Bob Seger or Wasp or Nirvana. Always so easy to find a connection. Would love to hear you guys do a review of the Hard to Believe Kiss tribute album. Oh my God, I have that. It's not good.
Okay, so one thing I want to add. I'm sorry,
please.
You done with that?
Yeah, with that comment. Yep, go ahead.
So the one thing I do want to add, when did grunge end? I would say 98. Yield. Okay. Yield was the last big, very good album.
But I think grunge as a
and that was 98
as a popular medium kind of died around 95. Bands were still putting out big albums that we enjoyed, like Yield and like stuff like that.
I wouldn't say that because AIC's Unplugged came out in 96 and Three-Legged Dog just came out afterwards. Okay. And then I would say Yield, I was still like the grunge, looking for the grunge albums.
Yeah. Okay.
And still getting into it. After Yield, I think was Binaural. And you're like, terrible. What the fuck is this shit?
Terrible. I
mean, number 4 from STP came out in 99.
Not good. I know you like STP. That's not a good album.
It's okay. It's got some good songs on it. Tiny Shop came out in 96. So maybe you can say by the end of the era, if you want to say number 4 is probably the last album that I remember really running out to get. Binaural hit 2000, was in 2000. Yield was 98.
At that point, I was still buying every Pearl Jam album regardless.
That's my point. I was still buying STP when it came out in 99.
Right.
But AIC was basically done after Unplugged, and Three Legged Dog just came out in 96.
Yep.
I mean, right before that, Unplugged. So right around that era, and if you think about it, it really didn't really hit big until 91, 92.
Right.
4 or 5 years.
Yeah, it was a short-lived genre. It wasn't that big. But let's look at a couple of things on Instagram. Clark's Side of the Moon. We in Gen X get overlooked quite a bit, but what struck me about the album review episode this month is how fortunate we all are to listen to so much great music throughout our lives. And the ARC picks highlight that, from hard rock to hair metal to grunge. I feel fortunate to have experienced the range of great bands and albums, maybe not Wasp, that you highlight with album review crew. Well done, boys. And let's take a look here. We got a couple of emails, as always. We got an email here from our good buddy Josh Parham. Great review of Nirvana's Nevermind. Like you, this was released at a special and formative time in my life, senior year of high school. The video for Smells Like Teen Spirit blew up on MTV around Christmas, as I remember. The album was in heavy rotation in the dorm freshman year, that's for sure. My favorites are Smells Like Teen Spirit, Lounge Act, and Drain You. While the album is certainly iconic and an all-time favorite, I think the band is somewhat overrated only because the body of work is so small. But thanks for so much that all you do, and love listening to you guys. Josh in Texas. Yeah, it's hard to define what overrated means. We've had this conversation a lot, but the problem, I shouldn't say the problem. I think the thing with Nirvana is that it was just banger after banger after banger. And then Kurt dies. So, like we said, if Pearl Jam stopped after like Vitalogy or something, but they put out some shit and then came back and put out some classics and Nirvana really didn't have any shit in my book. But that's what we got for feedback, Zeus, on Nirvana Nevermind.
Yeah, I'm not sure who's running out fucking clamoring for Hall of Fame status or backspacer from Pearl Jam.
You'd be surprised. Really good album. I'm not kidding. I'm not trying to sound like a Pearl Jam tart. It's a really good album.
Or fucking self-titled Pearl Jam.
Not good. The Avocado album. It's okay. That's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, Tom, let's take our break and we'll come back with Tony from Restayned.
So our guest this month is returning longtime friend of the show and the man behind the music.
Oh, yes.
Of the introduction to Album Review Crew that we always forget to mention and give him credit for. The last time he was on, if I recall correctly, was one of my all-time favorite episodes, and that was when we did Wasp.
Oh,
and he's back. He's back for another great album.
He's back because he also did Back for the Attack.
That's right. So
the longest episode of all time on our show.
So this is the hat trick. It's Tony Musallam from Restayned. Tony, what's up?
What's up, guys? It seems like it's been forever.
It has been forever. Now, I say it all the time. I legitimately, that Wasp episode was, first of all, I legitimately like the album, but Zeus it's such a terrible good album. It's such a great episode.
People still bring that up, Tony, constantly.
Yeah.
Constantly about how wrong I am, that it's such a genius album. I don't know what the fuck I'm missing.
Okay,
I don't think it's that bad. It's just
School days.
Yeah,
it's not that bad, but it's not that good either.
It's not that good.
Oh, my God. But you were on one of the things that we've never done before. We had 4 number ones of Kiss of Death. 4 times we had one person took the same number 1 song. 4 of us in a row took
That's
that
right.
song.
That's true.
That was the longest Was it like 18 songs on the album and there was 4 of us?
Oh my God, that episode! We did that like on a Sunday morning or I think that took half the day.
It was Memorial Day weekend. I think we did the whole weekend.
What's that, Tony?
I don't think I ever got out of bed. I woke up, got on the call, and then I just stayed in bed and went to sleep.
It was bedtime by the time we were done. All right, yeah, I have a Cry the Gypsy at ranked at 18. Okay.
I just remember how many people just thought I was being so hard on them and just being negative. And I'm like, no, I didn't say that. I just said he sounded like he wrote the lyrics when he was 13. I think it's the truth.
And you never said that comment about Wasp's album.
I didn't say shit about it.
My point is like the lyrics are way worse on that.
Hold on. We're about to discuss an album with lyrics that might be battling for the worst. So
let's see how this one goes. So we decided, Dr. Feelgood, this is my pick this time. I'll start it. Where did I come up with this to pick this album? Yep. I got this 89, that sweet spot when I was in high school. I think this might be the highest point of hair metal. Like Motley Crue was so big at this point. They were the gigantic, they could do no wrong. This went to number 1. And I don't know if anything went higher than this. I wouldn't call Skid Row's Slave to the Grind hair metal at that point. But I think this may have been the highest because the look was still there. The attitude was still there. The sleaze, the girls, the party anthems, it was still there. And this was at its highest. Dude, Without You was a hit.
Ugh.
Like, that proves that anything you threw against the wall in this era was going to become a hit. And I know I cheated there by bringing that up. But
okay.
To me, this was the high point. I got this one as soon as it came out. There was all these talks in all the magazines, the hit paraders and circus. Oh, Motley Crue's sober. You got to hear this. Bob Rock is doing such a great job. They're fucking killing it. This album's going to be sick. They're going to call it Dr. Feelgood. Oh, I remember hearing all about it. I remember seeing the video. I remember buying this. And this album just took off. They had 5 fucking singles. Almost all top 40 hits. And none of these... and these songs are hard songs. You know, Kickstart My Heart, Dr. Feelgood. These are hard songs. They're not like Bon Jovi songs being all top 40. But this was at its fucking, I think, highest crescendo of hair metal. I kind of leaned to this for years. This is my favorite Motley Crue album. Then it wasn't. Then it was. All over the place. But... this has some good sentimental value for me. So I'll move it along. Who wants to go next?
Tony, you're the guest. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I got it right when it came out. I was a Crue fan since Shout at the Devil, which is my favorite Crue record. Everything after that was... I know you and I differ, Tom, on Theater, but...
Theater of Pain, yeah.
Pew.
Horrendous.
Horrendous is right.
I'll save my Theater of Pain comments for later, but that's okay.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I got this one right when it came out. You know, Feel Good video came out, and I was like, they're back to heavy again. Okay, cool. So I instantly went out and bought it. So definitely spun this one several times back when it came out, and I'll just say it there.
Yeah. So... I was obsessed with Motley Crue, with Too Fast for Love and Shout at the Devil. Shout at the Devil to this day is still one of my all-time favorite albums across any genre of music. I like Theater of Pain, okay? After Theater of Pain, I kind of checked out, and I'll be honest with you, I've never owned Dr. Feelgood in my entire life on any format. I've never owned it.
Wow.
Yep, I've never owned it. Because in 1989... that was when when the radio was king. In this album, I felt like I already owned it because it was all you heard was this album. And I was at this time, let me preface, Mike. I'm not trying to say I've matured out of Motley Crue because I always liked Motley Crue. But in 1989, I was listening to like Tesla and like Kiss was kind of coming back with like Hot in the Shade 89, 90. And I was just like, it's just Motley Crue is not doing what I want Motley Crue to do anymore. Like I like mean and like nasty Motley Crue, you know, like the early stuff. And some of the girls stuff was all right, and I was like, whatever. I don't know.
Not a big fan of Nona.
Yeah, just I was like, plus 1989, there was so much other stuff going on. You were starting to get a little bit of a crossover between different what bands were doing. So it was a good time for music. And I just never got it. I just never bought this album. So when Zeus picked it, I was like, okay, I know almost this entire album backward and forward. But then like half the album I literally have never heard in my entire life until you picked it. So this is going to be good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
Okay.
there's a cover here. The only thing I can say about this cover, having the CD since the 90s, 89 to be precise, is when I load it up on that CD rack, you know exactly which one Dr. Feelgood was with this color.
Oh, the color, yeah.
That's the number one thing that stood out. This fucking, I don't know, what would you call it? Like
Surgical
aqua green.
scrubs.
Yeah, it's like that medical. It's like that medical symbol, but it's the Motley Crue version of it, like the doctor.
Yeah, and
symbol.
but I knew where it was in that CD rack. I could grab it. The cover, I'll be honest, Motley Crue. It's not like I don't know. Their covers, like the logo, it's not like something that just like Metallica, the way it's written and stuff.
Dude, they cover
Ozzy. Something
their album covers aren't good.
Yeah, like. And it's like it reminds me of Dawkins. What's Dawkins' symbol? I don't know. There's a bunch of different things.
Like the font of the name Dawkins is
or like the fucking like name thing with the flag, not the flag. What are those things called? Like like something like that. Dawkins. They change it up. The D's in that cursive. It's nothing that sticks out. Same thing here. Like, what is this?
That's a really shitty name logo. Like,
is it Appetite for Destruction ripoff part 2?
Kinda. I didn't even think of that because of the cross. Because Appetite has the cross. This is the medical symbol,
and it has something on a cross there. It's a snake or something, a serpent, and 2 like eagle heads or something. I don't know.
You want to see something really cool? Look at, because they just celebrated recently 2 years ago the 35th anniversary of this. The 35th anniversary cover of this is fucking awesome because what they did was they made all the tiles of the original cover all chipped and painted and peeling off. So it's like all like decrepit and destroyed, like the hospital walls are like 35 years old. So the 35th anniversary cover is actually, if you Google it online, it's better than the original cover. It's actually more badass. Like it kind of should have been the original cover.
Yeah, and then how many times have we seen band members in straight
the
jackets?
Straight jacket, yeah. Tony, has Restayned done any group photos in straight jackets?
You know, funny you mention it.
Oh no.
No, we haven't. I mean, just going by the name of the band, you would think that's a no-brainer, right?
Restayned, yeah, right.
Handcuffs, straight jackets, something. But no, we haven't done any bondage stuff.
No, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder if, Tony, when you did and you send it to like the record label, photos of you guys in like that outfit or something like that, that the record label, not like Revenge of the Nerds, said, in the future, we recommend you not include a group photo on your album covers.
Well, if you ever saw our first photo shoots, yeah, they would definitely say that.
Yeah, so I would say the biggest thing that sticks out about this is the color.
The color.
Fucking high school bathroom tile color, whatever the fuck this is.
You know what the problem is? It's too fucking busy of an album cover. You got a shitty written Motley Crue with skulls on either side. Dr. Feelgood is like scribbled at the bottom. And then the cross is like, okay, it's wings, it's a snake, it's a skull. Like it looks like something you would like doodle like on your notebook in high school and hope.
It's not a consistent logo or thing for Motley Crue. It's not like Eddie throughout all of Iron Maidens. There's a symbol there, a kiss with the big kiss letters, something there, or the makeup and stuff. Mm-hmm. This is just random. Like, you know,
they've changed their logo on every album.
No, I know, which is kind of like,
it doesn't stick out. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah,
that's all
I agree. I prefer a logo to stay the logo, just like Kiss. You know that logo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
you know, Maiden. Yeah. You know the logo.
Think about what this song is about and the album's title. The title track and the album. It could have been something pretty unique.
Yeah.
Dr. Feelgood, like some doctor with a needle writing a prescription to some junkie or something. Like
could have been a
something like
million
it could have been
different things.
something interesting. Not this fucking thing.
Yeah. Well, we say that all the time about Monster by Kiss. Look at all the fucking opportunities they had for that album. It's a picture of them.
Yeah. With Tommy Thayer and fat Peter Criss on the cover. Good God.
Peter Chris.
Eater Chris. All right.
Poor
No
Eric.
Kiss. No, I
Poor
don't want to talk
Eric
about
Singer.
Kiss today.
Yeah. Anyway, Dr. Feelgood, it went to number one, Motley Crue's only number one hit.
Wow.
6 times platinum.
That
Told you,
is-
this was about as big as it got for them. This is the crescendo that fucking they never came back down, back up to. It released September 1st, 1989, produced by the legendary Bob Rock, which is funny that I think it was Lars Ulrich that saw that and heard
was
this
Lars.
album, was like, I want this guy to produce our next album. Right?
Which
And-
is fucking fascinating because this album sounds nothing like the Black Album.
Nothing.
I am
Nothing.
not a producer ear. I don't
Yeah.
have any of that shit. So I don't
Yeah.
know what he picked up on this that
I
he's
don't
like,
either.
I need it for us. And if it translated, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know either. Even if you listen to an album we've done on actually no, we didn't. I'm sorry, we did Electric by the Cult. We didn't do Sonic Temple. I believe Bob Rock did Sonic Temple, and like even that album doesn't sound like this. But Lars hearing this and then making the Black Album, like I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. But whatever.
Yeah, this was their 5th studio album at the time.
Yep.
And it was the big deal because, like I said earlier, this is them trying to get sober and rehabilitated in 89.
That never works. Stay drunk.
We'll find out.
Drunk. You mean high?
Oh, stay on something. Stick with the substances. You're Motley Crue.
Yeah. Poor Vince.
Nobody asked for a sober Motley Crue.
Or a pudgy Motley Crue.
Ooh, Fat Vince is out of breath. We haven't heard from him on Twitter in a while.
Our favorite Twitter guy, Fat Vince, is out of breath. His comments will always be something about Kiss, and then it'll end with something like, "That's because I'm fat."
Tony, have you ever seen Motley Crue live on any tour?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Seen them. Actually, saw them on this tour.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm on this
How
tour.
bad was Vince
Now,
Neil?
How bad was he?
He was probably pretty good on this tour if it was
Fine.
89.
I mean, look, as I will say, I'm sure soon, Vince was never considered a fantastic singer,
No.
right? So, I mean, as long as he just squeals out all those right notes, then he's fine. You know what I mean? He jumps around. He's a really good frontman. At least he was back then.
The
Yeah.
thing I don't
It was an
understand
enjoyable
is
show. So,
the band gets accused
Mm.
of backing tracks, but they don't back his ass. They don't have backing tracks for his vocals, but they have it for the musicians. Like that's
you're talking
fucked
about
up.
like in recent years, that's been
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
That's like
I'm
a
like,
current
really?
thing. That's like now
Yeah.
they're accusing that
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
I don't understand that. I'm like, really? Nikki's got a bass track running?
like he
Why?
can't fucking play. Why?
Well, you
That's-
could tell if you've seen any clips, you could tell Vince ain't using backing tracks.
Oh no,
No.
yeah, you
He
can tell.
fucking needs them.
No. But that's the thing that I'm like, why the fuck is he using backing tracks but not Vince?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh well,
I
to
don't know.
each their own.
whatever.
Well,
whatever.
I think we're gonna have a new number one opening track on Album Review Crew with the first track off of this album, and that's this.
TNT Terror in Tinseltown. Okay. The only cool thing about this, the little factoid I learned, is that the woman saying Dr. Davis telephone please is the same sample that was used in Eyes of a Stranger by Queensryche, an album that might be 10 billion times better than this album. But that's okay. That's okay. The only thing I get with TNT here, honestly, after listening to it, I feel like it's like a little bit of an homage in a shortened way to like the intro to like Detroit Rock City. With like you're hearing talking, you're hearing sirens, you're hearing a car accident, and then it goes right into Dr. Feelgood. So it's kind of, although this is its own a separate track, the intro to Detroit Rock City is part of DRC. So I don't know, Tony, what do you think?
I found this completely unnecessary. I do understand what they're going for. They're setting the mood for the record with the whole Doctor theme. But the reality is the rest of the record has nothing to do with Doctor anything.
Right.
Even the song Dr. Feelgood has nothing to do with a doctor. So like it kind of just doesn't make any sense. Although, I mean, obviously it's playing off the whole Nikki ODing thing. So I get it. And the only tie-in is just to the album cover. I don't know.
Right.
Whatever. I'm just glad that it was a separate track that I could skip.
Yeah. Yes. Exactly. Yep.
That's all.
Yep.
So I don't know. By the way, every song on this album is credited to written by Nikki Sixx. So I don't have to say the album cover.
Okay.
The album writer.
Mm-hmm.
The songwriter, excuse me. It does say the other part. 17-year-old male, unconscious, possible OD, patient not breathing at this time. Patient not breathing at this time where Presley put on the mask, the CPR isn't pulled up, something like that. I don't know.
Yep.
All right. I'm of the mindset that I would prefer if it was part of the song, not a separate track.
Really?
Because it would build it up. I hate separate tracks like this stupid shit. Intro to Shame on Detonator.
Yeah,
Dude, there doesn't need to be a separate track. There's nothing going on here that makes this interesting. It's building it up. Just like the Detroit Rock City shit. It's building it up. So if this is this, it's great. I'll have a comment about the build up into Dr. Feelgood. I just think
the only
this
reason,
is unnecessary.
honestly, my theory is of why it's a separate track is so that they could name it TNT Terror in Tinseltown. And I'm being serious. I think somebody came up.
They come up with a song.
Ooh, that's badass. Let's call it TNT Terror in Tinseltown. Like, okay.
What's your favorite track? Oh, TNT. AC/DC? No, Motley Crue. Terror in Tinseltown. Like, come on, dude. They come up with a song later on a different album with that title. That's fucking stupid. It just, there's no need for it.
I might be a minority here, but like the intro to Detroit Rock City, I wish that was separate so I could skip it. I don't need to hear that shit.
Now I don't. After hearing it for 400 years, I don't need to hear it as well.
What I'm saying.
Sometimes I want to go right to the song.
You can always find it. Like, dude, we're all kiss tards here. We have 15,000 versions of Detroit Rock City. You have a version that doesn't have that stuff. Right. I like it because you can always put. You can play it for the kid that you want to be like, dude, no, and kiss hard out to them. No, listen to this. And actually in the song, it's rock and roll all night, and it's playing, and that's the guy that's actually in the car that's going to get to that. And the people are looking at you like that fucking meme with the girls like, fucking get away from me, and the kiss hard's talking to him. I don't like
think I've ever been that excited over.
Dude, that's about as little as excited as I can show for a kissed hard moment. But regardless, let's go into the main track.
So the title track, Dr. Feelgood, arguably one of the, if not the greatest Motley Crue song of all time. It's not mine, but I know people might fight for that here. This is the song that I think of when I think of Bob Rock and maybe Lars hearing it and wanting to do that, because this is thick, it's heavy, the riff is massive, the chorus is massive. Vince actually sounds amazing on this, and I don't know if that's just the way the song is written, the key that he's singing in, rat-tailed Jimmy, all that shit. I mean, the song is absolutely fucking vicious. The solo is awesome. This song, to me, deserves all the accolades that it's gotten over the last 35 years, because I think this is not just an amazing Crue song, this is one of the defining songs of the entire era. And because it's so hard and heavy, I don't think it sounds like 1989, like some other stuff on the album that we'll talk about. I think if this came out now, I feel like this would be pretty hard, Tony.
Yeah, this is a good one for sure. I mean, obviously, like I said earlier, this is the song that got me back into Motley because...
Yeah, I agree.
You know, Theater of Pain and Girls, Girls, Girls didn't really hit my ear. You know, I liked them fine for the most part, couple songs on each record. Fine. The rest of it's filler for me. But, I mean, it starts with that killer groove and what Tommy's doing with the hi-hat really makes it. Because if he was just playing that straight, it would be boring.
Tony, I'm so glad you brought that up because I forgot about that. I know, because whenever we talk about, I've never drummed in my entire life, but I love drums and I always pay attention to that. But you're right. What Tommy is doing with that, like the way, because the riff is so thick and heavy, and what Tommy's doing, you're right. I'm glad you brought that up. It sounds amazing. And then when it turns the corner into the actual riff, I don't know. The song's fucking awesome. It's amazing. I really like it.
Yeah, it's killer. I mean,
Yeah.
even the vocals, like you said, sound great, but Nikki set Vince up for failure on this melody, because even on the record, you can hear where there's two separate vocal tracks that have to get intertwined to get through the verses. So how the hell were they expecting this guy to perform this live and deliver? It's impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, I guess, but it ain't going to come out that great.
Right.
You know, which we've heard in recent
35
times.
years.
Yeah. But otherwise, fantastic song. Love this one. I love how heavy it is. It's just a great song.
Yeah.
All right, so Dr. Feelgood's the first single. It's the highest charting Motley Crue song of all time, number 6.
Wow.
Yeah, it's their only gold single. It went to number 15 on VH1's greatest hard rock songs of all time. I love this opening. Dun, 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 dun. The build-up.
It's fucking awesome.
It's so fucking cool. It's almost the trifecta of that era.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Jungle, this, and Enter Sandman. For like sporting events, like somebody's coming out, their team's about to come out of the locker room.
The intro
build up. And it's just such a great little boom, boom, boom. That bass is just awesome. I think they did a fucking killer job on it. Love the backing vocals on this when they're repeating the callback and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Feelgood. Oh my God. I think they actually do a very good job. I wrote this, Tony. Vince, regretting these fast lyrics now, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm just like you, in your prime. It's like, try to sing the song in the car. You can't. You're out of breath in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
How the fuck is Fat Vince who's out of breath gonna sing this song live?
Even the chorus, it's very wordy. Yeah. It's not just the verses that are very wordy.
Rat tail Jimmy the And I love those video clips they have where they mock him and they'll put like fucking fake lyrics up that he's saying that are not the words to the song because he can't. He's saying like every other word and it's just mush mouth lyrics that he can't do. But do you like the solo in the talk box that Mick does?
I do.
I think the solo's fine. I think the solo's fine. I do like that little part that Mick does where he talks. That's part.
Is that the talk box, right? Is that what they call it?
I don't think that was a talk box because the talk box is that almost that wah sound thing.
Yeah,
like
the thing that what do you call it? Like living on a prayer. Whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
like that shit.
Yeah. But
fucking,
I think it's cool. Yeah, I dig
Peter
it.
Frampton shit.
Yes, exactly. That's the song. I was trying to remember his name.
Yeah, no. It says in the credits, Mick Mars, handsome bastard, demonic voice in Dr. Feelgood, besides guitars.
Yep.
Right.
Demonic voice, demonic face.
Yeah, exactly. Poor guy looks like a demon.
Yeah, he was not made for that fucking era. Good Lord. Poor guy. Anyways, there's a video. I guess in the video, Nomar Garcia Pera does a cameo as Dr. Feelgood himself. How the fuck? It looks like Nomar. I don't know, but you remember this video? It's like that tent. It almost looks like what's the song by Dr. Dre and Tupac and California Love? When they're going up to that tent, it's almost like the same thing.
Yeah, I know. The beginning, the only thing not the only thing I remember about this video, but the thing is the intro, the chugging intro, and then the way the camera is kind of panning along with the video, and then it like kicks into gear, and you get to like the whole thing, and it's. I mean, videos were out of control at this time.
Think of the money they spent on that.
Oh my God.
And they're like, there's like a junkyard in the tent. There's fire everywhere. They're on top of all this damage, singing the song. Yep. And then in the background, Noma's dealing drugs to like Sergeant Kick-Ass from the NWA video. And then all of a sudden, there's like at the end, there's like a Scarface where he's at the table and they're all shooting him up.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, fucking La Costa Nostra. I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, let's get to a more apt Motley Crue song next.
Slice of your pie. Okay. Look, the people that bitch about grunge and Nirvana killing hair metal. Slice of Your Fucking Pie is the shit that started to kill hair metal. This is 1989. You go from such a kick-ass, badass song like Dr. Feelgood. Now, I'm going to say this about Slice of Your Pie. Musically, I think it's kind of cool. It's sleazy. It's them trying to do like an Aerosmith type thing. I like the bridge into the chorus, but Slice of Your Pie, dude, this is like, and this isn't even as bad as it gets on this album. This is so like AI generated hair metal sleaze lyrics, but the fucking song is so catchy. I find myself just singing it, which annoys me. I like it. It's a good song.
Do you like sing that when your mom was visiting the other day? Go by the kitchen.
Cut me up another PCO pie.
Promise.
Oh my God, Toady.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's kind of cool that little boogie woogie riff.
Yeah,
starts it, and I was like, okay, why? But then it jumps into that sleazy, heavy groove.
Yep.
And that's where I was like, okay. I see where you're going now.
Yeah.
And I dig that part, and I think this one's pretty cool. For me, I've never been a Mick Mars fan. I think he's wildly overrated.
Okay.
Because so many people say, oh, he's just the best thing, and he's like the most talented person in Crue, and like all this shit. Meh.
Yeah.
He's okay. I think his strength is his rhythm playing.
Yeah.
And he comes up with some great stuff. I mean, I know Nikki wrote the songs, but I know Mick definitely had a hand in some of these riffs. There's no way Nikki wrote all this crap like that.
No, it says it in the credits.
Yeah. No, I get it.
The music is got Mick Mars is helping him out more than anybody.
Okay. Yeah. So, I mean, like I said, never been impressed with his leads, but his rhythms are great. I dig this song except for when you get to the ending and they do that big old Beatles ending.
Yeah,
I know. I hit skip immediately. That
totally,
She's So Heavy part.
I totally forgot to bring that up. Yep.
No, skip.
Yep.
Like docking you points for that one. Out.
Yeah. Good point.
All right, Slice of Your Pie. I said this is typical of '89. How many songs in '89 did they have those acoustic openings?
Well, dude, Cinderella was doing that. Kiss was doing it. Like
Rise to It. Cinderella was doing it. Tesla was doing it. A lot of so this our buddy Steve Brown and them and Trickster were doing it. All these bands are starting off with the rhythm, like acoustic guitar starting the song.
That's the funny thing about this album is that Motley Crue started to almost be like followers. They were doing stuff that they saw other bands being popular doing. I'm like, you're fucking Motley Crue. You shouldn't be doing anything but what you do.
Yeah, but see, the thing is, if you like read some of the articles and stuff about this, they were getting so much credit for not being Motley Crue that musically, and they not blame it, but they credit Bob Rock for that.
Yes,
like Bob Rock got them to play actually good music and not shitty, sleazy lyrics all the time. Yeah. They changed them a little bit and still kept that melodic sound. Yep. Well, anyway, Slice of Your Pie, I said this is funky as all fuck. Yep. I liked it. I thought it was sleazy type of song. It's a nice solo by Mick Mars. I'm the opposite of you, Tony. I don't hear people giving Mick Mars credit ever. Nobody, when they talk about guitarists of the era, goes, "Well, what about Mick Mars?"
Because he doesn't deserve it.
Well, maybe Tony hears it as a guitar player when he's talking about something. I don't hear like people putting lists together as going Mick Mars. I like him in the sense that I love his guitar fills. I think he's got melodic solos that follow along with like the harmonies in the chorus of the song, which I really like. I think he knows his role, does it, gets back into the song. Similar to very Def Leppard type guitarist. Nice solo, back to the song.
Sure,
Nothing crazy, and he fits the mold. Dude, he's too ugly to put the spotlight on him. He is... I've never seen a guitarist be like the least important person in the band and never featured.
Yeah, poor Mick. He definitely does write solos that fit the song. I will definitely say
and they're melodic and they're fine. They're very good. Yeah. Nobody should be saying he's a fucking one of the best of that era. No, I think he's a very good guitarist. Fit his role great with Metallica, with Motley Crue. By the way, in that solo afterwards, you like that fucking Tommy Lee fucking drum fill at the end there, right after the solo? Oh, he does a great job of that. And then I put, similar to Tony, not a big fan of the trippy outro thing. I don't know if Bob Ezrin got into fucking Bob Rock, but I don't know what the fuck that was. Not needed.
Literally the Beatles.
Yeah, you literally do this.
Yeah, hence why we don't like the Beatles that much.
Well, there you go. But Nicky's always been a fan of the Beatles. I mean, they did Helter Skelter, and there's another song on here where they...
Yeah, but they did Helter Skelter, and they made it badass.
Oh,
they didn't do fucking Helter Skelter and make it into Strawberry Fields Forever.
Agreed.
Right?
And they honestly... If they left that out of this song would be great.
Yeah, I just love the funk to it. I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting song next. Here we go.
Rattlesnake Shake. So again, now I told you I've never owned this album. So the only songs I know inside and out, backwards and forwards are the hits. So like Slice Your Pie, Rattlesnake Shake. I'm like, what is going on here? This is another song that like the beginning of it at first, I'm like, this sounds like something like Jackal would do or something. Like, what is this? Like, but then once the song goes, I like the main riff. I think that's cool. But then they fuck it up with that chorus. Rattlesnake shake. Like, dude, again, let me remind you, you're Motley Crue. Stop with the chorus. You know what I think, Tony? The chorus sucks because it sucks, but Vince's voice his voice is too shrieky. Rattlesnake shake. Like, I can't. But the main riff of the song, that I think that's badass. That mix sounds good. The band sounds good, but this song, I'm like, just no. Now I know why of the 42 singles, this was not one of them.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're on the same page here because I like the riff. It's a killer riff. I think the verse melody's cool, but the chorus is stupid.
Yeah.
It's very of the time, but it's stupid. Really? Shake, shake, shake.
Exactly.
Come on, dude.
Is that a song by Stevie B? Party your body. Shake,
Stevie
shake
B.
your rattlesnake shake.
I thought it was Bill Cosby. That is great.
I would like to do the rattlesnake shake.
But I mean, yeah, then it gets like, and then the horns kick in. And I'm
dude,
like,
don't even get me going.
On a
The
Motley
worst.
record, there's fucking horns. And then the outro has a jaunty piano. What is happening?
I first heard the horns, I'm like, you are trying to be a band that you're not.
Yeah, they tried.
All right, I got to jump in.
Please.
So Rattlesnake Shake. Have you guys ever heard a song called "Smoking in the Boys' Room"? What the fuck was in that?
Yeah, but at least that was a cover, though. I mean, which is terrible.
It's fucking. But they've had horns in their songs before.
Right.
Okay, and then they got the honky tonk piano comes in at the end.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. They're trying to be like Cinderella or another band at the time.
A lot of those bands are trying to expand and get on that critics things like, we're not just this, we can do this.
Yeah.
We can be a little bit, add this to us. So I just put another sleazy type rocker song, honky tonk piano. But is that horns at the end? But God, how about this fact? You should know this, Tony.
Okay.
Rattlesnake Shake. Is that the first time you've heard that name of her song?
No, it's a Fleetwood Mac song.
No. Are you joking that it's a Fleetwood Mac?
Wait, hold on. I might be wrong. Go ahead.
I don't know Fleetwood Mac saying Rattlesnake Shake.
No, there's another band that just...
I thought Fleetwood Mac saying She Goes Down.
No, Rattlesnake Shake is a Fleetwood Mac song. I was correct.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Yep.
Well,
yeah, but that's not the song that I'm thinking of.
Okay,
Skid
go ahead.
Skid Row on their debut album, which came out in January in 1989, had Rattlesnake Shake.
And it's a much better song.
Yes.
Much better song.
And this song came out September 1st. And Skid Row does backing vocals on this album. So they know of each other. And they know the Skid Row album that had just released early in the year that had a song title called Rattlesnake Shake.
Dude, why?
Listen, if you're going to steal, do it better.
Yeah, do better.
Not since the great jump around debacle of what year was that out? Where House of Pain in
91.
Warm it up,
92.
Chris.
I'm about to warm it up, Chris. Oh,
Big
that's
Daddy Mac
jump.
make you-
Chris Cross will make you jump.
Big Daddy Mac and Little Mac.
Chris Cross. Next thing we're going to be talking.
Chris Cross will make you
Next thing we're going to be talking about ABC, another bad creation.
Uh-huh.
at the playground. No, it's at the playground.
So bad. Yeah, at the playground.
Literally, that song ripped off the Belle Biv DeVoe song, and they just rapped over it.
I think Belle Biv DeVoe produced it.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
the
say.
fucking one with the big ass
did.
teeth.
Yeah,
That guy
Bivens.
did it.
Right?
He's
Michael
got some
Bivens.
big ass teeth.
Yeah, the one that's on the toilet in the video. Right?
That's right.
Christ. You talking
He's
about
on the
Biz
toilet.
Like,
He's on the toilet, and then he's also on the hoops.
That's funny. That's right. Wow. That's
Right
good
in that
memory.
video.
Yeah.
when we review that album, we'll talk about the video.
Holy shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of big teeth in that band. And teeth so big, he ought to be born on Easter. So, all right, let's go to another single.
Kickstart My Heart. So even if you don't know Motley Crue, everybody knows this song. And of course, this was written about when Nikki was officially dead from a drug overdose and he kickstarted his heart. I mean, it's a good song. So I might be an outlier here. I say this about a lot of bands. Like, I don't want fast Motley Crue. Like, that's not what I want from I don't, it's not a bad song, but I prefer like the Motley Crue with like looks that kill, like shout at the devil. Like this is too fast. In Vince's vocal styles we've talked about,
That's
like
different.
he can't keep up with it. It's a cool musical song, but it's like da 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 da. I get it, like we get it. You know, it's Kickstart My Heart, but I don't know. The song never really kind of resonated with me too much. Maybe I'm an outlier here.
Huh.
Yeah,
Kickstart My Heart.
yeah.
I think this one has an awesome riff. The verse is really good, melodic. The chorus is catchy as all hell.
The chorus is great. Yes.
You can't deny that chorus.
Yep.
And I actually even like the bridge in this one, even though it has nothing to do with the song.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I thought it was kind of cool that they threw it in there, but it does leave me scratching my head going, what does that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
But it's a cool little addition in there. I dig this song a lot. I have nothing bad to say about this one.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that Vince can't sing it anymore and he calls it Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah, Kickstart My Heart was the second single, went to number 27.
Jeez, I
You're
thought it was
right,
higher than
supposedly
that. Wow.
about Nikki's overdose. Nikki Sixx almost overdosed. Ask him about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, he'll tell you about it.
He loves
That's his
to tell you
favorite
about
thing
it.
to talk about.
He wrote a fucking book on it.
Yeah, it's the epitome of high school bus ride music.
Oh, wicked. High school football, hockey, whatever.
Anybody
Yep.
during that era, we always played this song. And now it's the epitome of sports arena music. It'll get played almost every, hockey game that I'm at the Bruins or something like that, or even football, the Pats and stuff. It's just a fucking get you going type of song.
Yep.
I think. I think Knock 'Em Dead, Kid, 10 Seconds to Love is fast. Motley Crue, even
Not as fast as this.
No, not as fast as
this
this.
is the,
but the song is supposed to be fast because that's what
Oh,
it
I
is.
know.
It's
Well,
not my heart. It's all about
Yeah, I know, like,
adrenaline and going.
I get it. I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the other part to it is it's similar to Dr. Feelgood. They didn't do fucking him any favors because he can't fucking keep up with this. He couldn't keep up with
Oh,
it then
no.
in his prime.
Nope.
But I think it's fucking great. I think it's legendary. I think it's in their top 5 songs of all time. It
Really?
is- yeah, absolutely. It
can
is
we-
so good. It's just fatigued at this point.
Can we
It
spend
is
a couple
so
times
good.
Can we spend a couple minutes talking about the stupid thing? Years gone by, say we kick some ass. Really? The fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of yeah. We gonna kick some ass today.
Yeah, let other people say that you've kicked ass. You don't say it about yourself.
The chorus is great. That
Yeah.
I do like that mid-song breakdown, but yeah, you're right. Years gone by, I say we've kicked some ass. Diamond rage. I think
That's
stuff's
adrenaline
well.
running through
yeah,
my veins, and I
that
say,
stuff's cool. Yeah.
yeah, he just can't sing it. And that outro guitar is fucking awesome that Mick does. Awesome.
Mick's good on this.
Right? It's almost like that motorcycle part of the guitar song when he goes, and that shit takes off. I think it's fucking awesome. There's a video.
Yeah.
And it's Motley coming back to the whiskey to play. And Sam Kinison is their driver. They're playing the Whiskey's live performance along with like adrenaline like videos of like skydiving and speedboats and fast cars and shit. I get it. It is what
it's
it
cool.
is.
It's pretty cool. It's a mix of like performance video and then some of them doing like, obviously the high adrenaline shit, which it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And let's go to the song that single-handedly killed the hair metal ballads.
Without You. Oh. I mean, look. I'm a big fan.
Ring the bell on the bottom 25.
I really. I mean, I love a good hair metal ballad. I'm a big fan of it, but this is, again, I know I made this joke already, so forgive me. This is like another AI generated, hey, ChatGPT, can you make me a hair metal power ballad? Here it goes.
Circa 1989.
Yeah, exactly. I got a perfect one for you. Without You. I don't know if they were trying to capture the magic of Home Sweet Home, but that was lightning in a bottle when they did Home Sweet Home. This is, the lyrics are horrendous. The arrangement, the song is painful, but 1989, I think, was literally, maybe I'm wrong, you guys might know better than me. I feel like this was like the peak of like everybody had a fucking power ballad, and most of them were terrible. At this time, I like a lot of them. I think maybe it's because I'm a Kiss fan and I'm partial, but I think Forever, it's corny. It's a beautiful song, and the solo by Bruce is fantastic. This is them just really trying to capture the popularity of the power ballad, Tony.
Yeah, no, I mean, I wish I could turn my phone around to show you my notes, because all it says, literally all it says is pew. This is definitely no Home Sweet Home. Like you said, lightning in a bottle when that happened, and they have not been able to replicate that, nor should they even try.
Nope.
But Home Sweet Home was in a love ballad. It was a fucking great song. You can call it a ballad, power ballad, but it's not a love song. It's a great song lyrically.
No, I know. Yeah,
which may be why it worked better for them,
because it wasn't a love song.
Exactly.
Yeah. The video.
These are the guys that have already sung "Slice of Your Pie" and "Rattlesnake Shake." Now you're upset that you're not with this chick.
Right.
Well,
when.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, maybe it's because you called her pussy a pie. Maybe that's why she wants to be without you.
Well, everybody did back in the 89, 90.
Apparently. All right, so Without You, it was their third single. It went to number 8. So when I say what killed the hair metal ballad, it's this. This is the schlock that made like Eddie Vedder and Kurt Cobain being like, dude, this is fucking horrendous music. What is this? This is, we can make anything stick on the radio. You're just a popular artist. This form of music is popular. So throw something against the wall. Oh, a slow song talking about a chick. Oh, yeah, this will go up. This is a top 10 single of that era. Horrendous. Horrendous.
It
is just proof of oversaturation and just schlock that people got sick of and overdone crap. It's the jumping the shark of the heavy hair metal era.
It's what people point to when they shit on hair metal.
Or say like, oh, I was done with hair metal. Yeah. This is the creative shit you come up with. Yep. Do you feel there's an ounce of sincerity in this song?
Can we talk about the video and then I'll give you my opinion?
Just
good God.
Supposedly it was about Tommy and Heather Locklear. Yeah, Nikki Sixx is writing a love song for Tommy and Heather Locklear. Right. It was not about anything. It was him going, okay, I believe Bon Jovi writes those ballads that he wrote on New Jersey, and I'll be there for you. It sounds sincere. You may not like it. You may think it's pussy music, but I don't sit there and say, oh, Bon Jovi wrote that song And
What do you
and that's so cheesy and it's not believable.
What do you think? You think I Remember You by Skid Row is better than this?
I Remember You?
Yeah.
It's a fucking great song.
man.
That's why I'm asking you because
Oh,
but that's what I'm
absolutely.
saying.
It's nothing compared to the lyrics
That's
on I
my
Remember
point,
You and the
but
vocals are better.
But they
and
came out right
genuine.
around. They came out right around the same time, and I Remember You is 10,000 times the song that this is.
Yeah,
And it's
I mean,
because-
first of all, it's written better.
Exactly.
Secondly,
Yeah, because the band
Sebastian
wrote it before
sold
Sebastian
that
came in.
song.
right.
Yeah.
Sebastian Bach can sing.
Oh,
Yes.
he sold that song.
But that's my point.
Believed it.
Vince Neil can't sing a
Oh.
song like this.
No.
Just, by the way, Mick on a steel guitar.
Yeah.
What is he joining Conway Twitty's band afterwards? What the fuck is he doing on a steel
Please, can we-
guitar?
I'm begging you to talk about the video.
Getting to it. I just put my last comment was Colored by Numbers hair metal ballad of the era.
Yep, exactly.
Okay.
Yep.
The video.
Oh.
First of all, it begins with like horrendous CGI graphics created on their Netscape computer or fucking whatever they were using.
It looks like special effects from like Jason Takes Manhattan, like Friday the 13th Part 8 or
Fucking-
something. It's like fucking.
Fucking the worst. And the worst isn't fucking Mick Mars's Monica Lewinsky beret that he's wearing.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
That horrendous fucking costume attire. But Vince
that's so
Neil literally looks like a woman in this video.
Okay. So
He looks like a female.
but but he's also trying to not. He's trying to be like Kip Winger.
He's
or
trying to be-
or like Mark Slaughter.
He's
or
trying
like
to be what we
handsome-
say, Tom. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, wicked.
Ooh, my baby. I want to make love to you.
Oh yeah, he's trying to be like a handsome
Shoulder moving.
and they're on the set of the Temple of Doom in the background. Like it's like
And you got Mick with his fucking stupid beret playing the fucking slide guitar, a steel guitar over there. What the fuck is going on in this video?
And what's with the pushing the columns over thing?
Oh, he's a
What
tough
is
guy.
that?
yeah, he's a tough guy. Without you, I can do this. I don't know. Just
And then he walked away all like,
Oh, there's a fucking leopard in the video
outta
too
here.
at some point. What the fuck did they get a leopard? How much did that budget cost to put that in there?
well, they're not using drugs anymore. They got to blow it
Yeah.
on something.
Just look at Vince. He's got all that rouge. He looks like why they wrote. Dude looks like a lady in this video. Horrendous. Horrendous.
He's a very pretty young man in this video.
pretty young man.
All right. Next single.
Same old situation. S.O.S. This is one of my all-time favorite Crue songs. Honestly, I've always loved this. So I love the vibe of it, the groove. I love the friggin' chorus. The chorus is awesome. I just think this is like something that shows that, and I can't believe I'm actually saying this, that there are things when Motley Crue does things differently. If they try hard enough like this, they can do things differently very well. Unlike Rattlesnake Shake or Slice of Your Pie when they're trying to do other stuff. When they do this, radio friendly, accessible, catchy, not super dark and super heavy, sing along, catchy. I think there's a reason why this is one of the standout tracks or one of the hits on and the singles off this album. I think it's a fantastic song, and it's another song to me that, yeah, it's dated, but I don't feel like it's 35 years old.
Yeah, this one's killer.
Yeah.
Definitely one of my favorite songs, too.
Yep.
It's got a good groove. Again, recurring theme on this record is groove.
Yep.
Just like a heavy just groove, which is killer. But Vince's pronunciation of things kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. Like,
Tell us.
got a Filipino girl,
Oh,
a girl, and then I'll tell you, boys, you just gotta laugh. But other than that, I love this song, except for Kitty Kitty. Here, Kitty
Hey,
Kitty.
kitty, kitty.
What is
hey,
that?
kitty, kitty.
What is
love
that?
It. Love that ad lib.
Why is that there?
I love it.
that's a Paul Stanley move. Hey, diddle diddle with a cat in the
Say
film.
Kitty Kitty. Meow.
Oh,
I'm
wishy
surprised you didn't meow in that one.
Oh. All right. Same old situation. It went to number 18, the fifth and last single. It's supposed to be about a guy that meets two girls and the two girls hook up, and it's about lesbianism.
Yeah.
Night Ranger's Jack Blades does backing vocals on this.
Yep.
This is about as catchy as a fucking chorus as you'll ever have listening to this type of music, this whole genre of music in the 80s. When I started, because I picked this album, when I picked this album and I played it the first time through, only thing that stood out in my head was, it's the same old situation. Oh my God. It stayed in my head for the next couple of weeks. I shit you not. I almost grabbed my phone and taped it. I went to drop off a deposit at the bank. You know, you put the one in the bank where it goes up, the fucking shoots up that whole thing.
Yeah.
So I was on that side. On the other side of the island was somebody on an ATM. I was listening to Motley Crue's album, heading back home.
Oh boy.
To the left of me, someone was playing Same Old Situation. I shit you not.
What?
Yes.
Holy shit.
In this DNA. Do you know what the best part about it was?
The odds
it
of
was
that.
a female.
Ooh.
I didn't get to see how fat she was.
But you should have asked her if you could have gotten a slice of her pie.
The woman next to me, I'm saying last Thursday or Friday when I went to the bank, was playing this song in her car.
That's
fucked up.
Cool. That's
but
cool.
I just think this vocals is okay. You're right. Vince Neil's always had that fucking loud, like almost off-key pronunciation that he does.
Yep.
That it just like, oh, it's a little rough.
Yep, always.
I think you're right when he does that. But that, hey, kitty, kitty, hey, kitty, kitty, ad-lib, I fucking love it. It's so, because you wait for it in the second verse when it comes around. But
it's
anyways,
cool that it's ad-libbed. I agree with you that it's not like part of the actual. I like that. Yeah.
So when I play this song for everybody in the clip, when I have this out there, guarantee you people are going to be like, you fucking put that earworm in my head and I can't get it out. This song is so fucking catchy. Now, in addition to that, there's a video. And this has one of my biggest pet peeves that I say all the time on this show. Vince, get that fucking guitar out of your hand before you hurt yourself. You should never be on stage with a guitar. It's a fucking terrible look. You probably don't know how to play it. I fucking hate it. When I see Eddie Vedder, you got two great guitarists on in your band. Get that guitar. You're not impressing me that you can play a chord. Mick Jagger, you have two legendary guitar players. Get the fucking guitar out of your hand. It's insulting to me. And same here with Vince holding a guitar. Half the time it's just on his waist. He's not even playing. I don't even know if he knows how to play a chord. In fact, he can't even sing the lyrics.
I was just going to
keep up with the vocals. You think he can keep up with the vocals and play guitar? Fuck no way he's doing that. Nope. But this video does bring out the first time I noticed the hot chicks that Motley Crue did.
Oh, the nasty.
I've always said that's exactly what Paul should have been doing.
Yep.
Since 2012.
So
put two fucking hot chicks as backing vocals and help you out, buddy.
The thing I love about this video is that it brings you back to like Motley Crue. They look amazing in this video. They're not all glammed out. They're kind of stripped down rockers, but the atmosphere and the vibe of that live performance with the hot chicks everywhere. It's like we're still partying. We're still doing what the basics of rock and roll are, but we're not all glammed out. We're not Poison anymore.
You can be a guy in that concert. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, pretty much. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're not a guy in a fucking every rose has its thorn Poison video fucking holding a lighter up. Because
I like this video.
You'd be never living that down the rest of your life.
No.
Right? But this, I think you're right, Tom. This is an era that you can look back at this point in time that hair metal was fun. This was great. Yep. This is a great era. Great songs, fun time, hot chicks, fucking catchy music. This is why I hate when hair metal went away. This shit.
Yep.
But a couple songs before that, Without You, I get it. Anyway.
Pew, pew.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, by the way, this video also has the other gimmick Tommy used to do at this point. Now his drum set doesn't just spin around. Now it goes out to the middle of the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Besides him, like I would throw up if that was me, obviously. What is, oh yeah, Tommy's above me playing drums.
It was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. I mean, we were out, I remember Yeah. Okay. So we're out kind of off to the left. So we're kind of far away because I'm not spending a bunch of money to get in the pit, and it's crazy down there anyway. So when he came out, like he was like right in front of us. So
Yeah.
for us, it's like, hey, that's
You're like,
kind of for a minute.
fuck you, Tommy. By the way, if you notice, again, remember I said he's the least important member, Mick Mars.
Yeah.
His solo in this
It's
video,
awesome. It's good.
he's not even on camera for 90% of the solo. It's like the backing singers singing.
That's because they don't want to show
It's
his
him,
face.
Nikki, and Vince together.
Yeah.
I think there's like a couple seconds shots of him real quick playing the solo, but then the rest goes to the crowd. It goes to Nikki. It's on Vince. It's on the rest of the whole band on stage. Dude, the guy's playing a solo. Put a spotlight on him.
It's 1989. The guy looks like a goblin. Nobody wants the camera on him.
Poor man.
You got Nikki Sixx is a good-looking guy. Vince Neil, they're all good-looking guys. They're all charismatic guys. Mick Mars looks like one of those animatronic Halloween things you buy at Home Depot and put in your
You
front
just
yard.
sounded like fucking Seinfeld. I think he portrays a rugged, handsome look.
The man's a
Rugged, handsome.
goblin.
The man's a goblin. A couple weeks will be nothing but a shrinking head.
Exactly. Poor Mick.
Poor Mick.
All right,
Yep.
let's go back to the first couple of songs.
Sticky Sweet. Now I know Zeus is laughing because you think you know what I'm going to say here.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how this wasn't a fucking single. I think I'm not kidding.
Because it's not good.
Now, granted, no. So again, it's kind of like they did with those. I'm going to throw those other songs all into the same category, and that's the one thing I'll say. I guess I'll say it now. The singles from this album are like from another album compared to the singles, the songs that Slice of Your Pie, Rattlesnake Shake, Sticky Sweet. These are all cookie cutter hair metal songs, and all the singles are not. You got Kickstart My Heart, Dr. Feelgood, Same Old Situation, like songs about something. These are all just about, which is not a problem in 1990s. They're just about hot chicks and fucking, which is totally fine. I like this one. I
There's
like
nothing wrong with that.
exactly. There's nothing wrong, but I like this. I like the sound, the sleazy kind of. It's a little bit darker. It's got kind of a weird groove to it. I like it. The lyrics are hokey, but I like the gang vocals when they're like sticky sweet. I don't know. This song kind of was an earworm for me. I had never heard it before. Again, I don't know. This one stuck with me, Tony.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the top of the heap of the sleazy ones.
Yes.
I think.
Oh,
Yep.
It's got a cool riff.
Yep.
And this is the better chorus of the bunch, right? Most of the other choruses are pretty hokey in one way or another, and sometimes a little bit too repetitive, as we'll see in a minute. But, but yeah, no, this one I've always really liked this one.
Yep.
wow.
Yep.
So Sticky Sweet, I just put this as filler. Vince
Wow.
is playing the Shakers on this song. Oh, so talented. It's not a bad song. It reminds me of Rat shit.
Of what?
That shit.
Stuff on Rat. Like
Rat.
Rat's
Yeah.
albums.
Oh, yeah, totally.
There's never
Yeah.
a bad song, but you know songs that aren't up to their level of the rest of
Yes.
the album, like Out in the Cellar and the Invasion and stuff. There's some songs, Got Me on the Line, like shit like that. Okay.
It's
That's
good,
what
but
I would
it's
say
not-
about this.
Okay.
Sticky Sweet. Okay. It's not a bad song. And you're right. It's almost like they were still stuck in their old ways doing Sticky Sweet,
Wicked.
doing Rattlesnake Shake and stuff. And then Bob Rock's like, what else you got? Well, all right, let's work on these type of songs.
But that's
it's almost
why I
like these are leftovers.
But that's why I think, and maybe I'm giving them too much credit, but I feel like Bob Rock was like, okay, I know you guys are Motley Crue, so do Sticky Sweet and Slice of Your Pie. No one's ever going to fucking hear those because the videos are going to be for Kickstart My Heart and Dr. Feelgood and Don't Go Away,
Okay.
Matt. Like, those are going to be the singles.
Is he wrong?
No, not at all.
Is he not wrong? Is he wrong when he went to Metallica and was like,
No.
yeah, I know you guys have your little fucking niche underground shit. Do you want to do platinum and maybe double platinum, or do you want to be the biggest band in the world?
Right.
Do songs like this.
I agree.
And
No.
look what he got out of them. Same here,
Correct.
I think. He's like,
So I
okay,
think
you can have these type of Motley songs, okay?
Yep.
But these are your fucking songs we're gonna work on and push as singles.
Yep.
Again, this isn't bad, but I also put this is them trying to sound very Aerosmith like,
Oh, this is another Aerosmith attempt, which isn't a problem, but they can't do it.
which sounds like a little bit like
vocally.
Sticky. It's almost like Love in an Elevator. That type of
Yeah,
Aerosmith.
kind of.
And it's
80s
no
Aerosmith,
coincidence. Steven
Yeah.
Tyler, Bryan Adams, and Jack Blade sing backing vocals on this. They also have a kind of like, if you know what I'm talking about, if you're a big Zepp fan like I am, and you are. I don't know if Tony, are you a big Zeppelin fan?
Not really.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a very Presence, Led Zeppelin, and
Oh, yeah.
Aerosmith type of song,
Yeah.
right? That's how I look at it.
That's why I wonder if the song wasn't called Sticky Sweet, if maybe they could have released it if they didn't want it to be like, because I think the arrangement of the song and the vibe of the song, the groove, et cetera, I think it's good. You just start to laugh at it when you sing the lyrics and the chorus is Sticky Sweet, but that's what people want from Motley Crue, I guess. So
Yeah, it's just got a almost like a 70s kind of little vibe to it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean,
Yeah.
candy store rock.
Yeah, it's the LA sleaze, man.
it is. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Strip sleaze.
Yeah.
All right. I think the song with my most notes is next.
She Goes Down. So we've gone from Sticky Sweet to She Goes Down.
Everybody down.
Yeah, I mean, how do you analyze a song called "She Goes Down"? It's got a vibe to it. It's got a hook to it. It's catchy, but I think he says "She Goes Down" maybe 7 billion times in the song. I'm not sure. Tony, did you lose count?
You know, I forgot to. I was going to chat GPT and count, and have them count how many times they said it, but it's too repetitive. But I get it, because back then, it look, this song was designed to get the entire crowd singing that, because you can't fuck it up. You can't fuck it up. Down, 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 down. You can't
Have
mess
you ever
that
heard
up.
the Motley Crue song 5 Years Dead?
No, thank
Oh
God.
yes, yes.
How many times
Unfortunately.
is that title?
Horrible.
How many
Horrible
times
song.
do they say the title on that one?
Oh,
They have a
terrible.
history of doing that from time to time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
She Goes Down has always been one of my favorite deep cuts by Motley Crue and maybe of all hair metal bands of that era. So bad that it's fucking good. I think it's awesome. I love the girl laughing and the zipper in the beginning.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
That riff is fucking killer. I will
so
say that.
catchy.
The riff is
And
killer.
On this, they have Robin Zander and Rick Nielsen from Cheap Trick singing backing vocals. I just think this is so much fun. But this is definitely a poster child why Alice in Chains and Soundgarden, dude,
this
we
is
need
another
to
one.
change everything.
This is
We
what I'm
can't have-
saying.
how are they talking about women in this fucking thing? She goes down. But just, I love the part right before the solo. She makes me feel good. See you out in Hollywood. And then the fucking solo takes off. Oh my God.
Yeah, but
Earworms galore for me.
listen, it's
Tony,
catchy as hell, right? But
Oh, yeah.
I hate that screaming part. I don't
Tony,
know
by the
who's
way,
doing that.
by the way, I asked Chat GPT.
Yeah.
Vince Neil says She Goes Down 24 times,
That's it.
but if you count every time he says the word down,
Yeah.
Chat GPT has lost count at 40.
Yeah. Down, down,
I was going to
down.
say somewhere in the 50s, but okay,
Yep.
that's fair.
Yep.
But no, what happened there in the bridge? Who is screaming that? Who's yelling? That doesn't sound like Vince. I don't like that voice.
Then there's the solo. The fucking solo is awesome.
Yeah,
And then
solo's good.
that classic breakdown. That
Yeah.
fucking 80s breakdown with
I
the
love
bass
that's
and drama
good.
just
That's
going.
real. Yeah, that's
And
real
then he has the great fucking all-time romantic lyrics of this.
good. Say it.
Flat on my back, she goes down.
I love it.
For backstage pass, she goes down. With all of my friends, guess what? She goes down. Down, down, down. And then, and the woman laughs. She goes down for another 20 fucking minutes. She goes down, down,
Yeah,
down.
it's stupid, but catchy as hell. Like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, exactly. That zipper part and the laugh and the breakdown and flat on my back, she goes down. with all of his friends, she goes down. Oh my God. Those are the most romantic lyrics of all time. So anyway, we still got 2 more songs to go. Here's another single.
Don't Go Away Mad, Just Go Away. Another big single here. Nice big acoustic guitar. Tony, you're the musician. Am I correct? And that's a 12-string they're playing in the beginning of that?
Sure.
Okay, sure. Well, you should say yes. I'm Tony from Restayned. I can locate the sound of that.
Well, hold on. As a musician.
Yeah, oh, thank you. I'm sorry. Yes, as a musician. Yeah.
It doesn't credit any 12-string guitars.
Okay, so maybe I'm wrong.
On Wikipedia, so you know that's right.
I've always
100%.
been a big fan of the song. I think this is Motley Crue trying to do a little bit of tap into a little bit of the Bon Jovi, with the acoustic backing, kind of a story type song. Like Motley Crue doesn't tell stories, as we just heard. They do Sticky Sweet and She Goes Down. They don't tell stories. But I feel like this is it's got a little bit of heart to it. It's kind of an upbeat ballad with that acoustic there, and it's got a very, very, very catchy, hooky chorus, as they've been known to do for all of their singles on this album. So I think this was a hit for a reason. I think it's a great song. It's definitely kind of a little bit of a change for what Motley Crue does. It's a little thin, but I like it. It's hooky and catchy. I'll give them that.
Yeah. I think it's a really good song. I think it's well written.
Yes.
And it's of the time. This is just what was happening at that time, and they weren't going to be left behind. They got their little sleazy shits on here, and they're going to throw their hand in to try and get that, like you said, that Bon Jovi type crowd. I totally get it, and I think it's a good one. I think it's a good one. I think they went about it the right way. Like if it was too on the nose and too lovey dovey, it would have fallen flat. But since they said don't go away mad, just go away, then it's a tongue-in-cheek thing, and everybody's in on the joke kind of a thing.
Good point.
But it's a good song. I think it's a great song.
Yep.
4th single, it made it to number 19. The New York Times has it as 15th essential hair metal video. Guitar World said top 20 hair metal albums, Dr. Feelgood, because of Don't Go Away Mad, Dr. Feelgood, Kickstart My Heart, and She Goes Down.
Wow.
Hilarious.
And as good as it gets for pop metal, they wrote. He does add the lyric line, too young to fall in love, because it matches the first album.
Like that. Yep.
The catchy chorus, which is fantastic, it doesn't appear until, if you watch the video, when Vince finally arrives at the studio where they're recording or they're practicing rehearsal, and he walks in, then the chorus finally picks up. You don't know where this song is going. You don't know if it's going to be just a love ballad or a pick me up groove. It is very different. To me. What I love about this song is that I don't know what it is. It's just a great song, and I can't describe it. And Bob Rock gave him a great song to work with and produce this great song. Whatever they did, it works. And kudos for them for not being boxed in. And this is what I want. A band that I'm not used to this from them. They fucking hit it out of the park with this. This is a great song. Good for them. Then they have this fucking video where the Nikki and Tommy are like twins, overdoing it with their fucking shaved heads, skinny fucking black jeans and black attire, walking the streets of LA. And then they got the fucking ghoul Mick Mars hanging out behind them a little. And Vince is like about as good as he's going to look in his lifetime, hanging out in New York, singing in black and white about, whatever, looking out his loft window. And then he ends up traveling from New York to LA, and he jumps in to sing the chorus with the band. It's almost like when he joins the band here at the end, they're hugging and doing stuff. It's almost like this is like the end of the era, the end of hair metal, the end of the 80s, 89.
Yep.
And the end of Motley Crue. Really?
Well, save that thought.
So I just think this is a great song, great video. Yep. And then Mick is still wearing that stupid beret.
Yep. Poor Mick.
Yeah. All right. I think Tom's been waiting for this one. Last song.
Time for Change. So I used to think that there's some really, really, really terrible songs from bands that we love. Like We Are One from Kiss is just like, what are you doing? This song here, I'm not kidding. I don't know what the fuck they're doing here and why Bob Rock, who is such the producer that he is, wasn't like, guys, I love you. Okay, you're Motley Crue. The only thing I can think of here for this particular song is that this is the song being played at the hair metal funeral as they're carrying the casket out filled with all the bodies of every shitty 80s band. This is the song that people are singing. Time for a change. Maybe Zeus, like you said, on Don't Go Away. This is them saying goodbye. They know that this is it and hair metal is over. And they're just kind of, this is their swan song. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit because the song is beyond terrible. I don't care what band is singing it, but to hear Motley Crue sing it, this is the definition of pure cringe. What are you doing? Painful. The only thing I can think of is it was their emotional farewell to that era that they pretty much owned for almost a decade. Tony.
Yeah, no, another pew.
Yeah.
I mean, this. Okay, so they went and did another Beatles song.
Oh, totally.
So let me understand. She goes down. She's sticky sweet. You want a slice of her pie, but now
you want to
you're worried about the earth.
Yeah, exactly.
And people like get the fuck out of here. All right, like what are you doing?
100%.
Get out of here. This should have been left off. You know, you guys always say I would rather have it on the record and let me decide. No, fuck that. Leave this thing off the record. This is terrible.
I agree.
And I mean, the Nasty Habits are singing most of the chorus the entire time. And why was she wailing on that one random ass high note?
Oh, I know, dude.
I don't understand this song at all. And then ends with all the young dudes.
Oh, just really bad. Yeah. Well, right? I feel like that's what they think they're singing to begin with.
Oh, it's just not good. It's just not good. I know Zeus loves this.
Time for a change. So you said all the young dudes, right? The chorus outro. End. It's also very reminiscent of God Gave Rock and Roll to You. Outro,
yeah.
Oh,
right?
wicked.
So think about the chorus and I'll put God Gave Rock and Roll. It's like almost like they're all like this.
Yep.
Like with the lighters up at the end of a concert. It's like Time for Change is almost like the lights go out at the Motley Crue concert and okay, have a good night. Motley loves you. Yeah. This song plays as you're leaving.
That's to make sure everybody gets the fuck out of the stadium.
Dude, I'm out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. No loitering.
They don't want anybody hanging around. Let's play the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. All right. Yes, I like this song.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I think this song is very reminiscent of what Motley Crue did on a few of their albums. The fuck is Danger? What the fuck is what's the other song they ended up on their first album there? On With the Show. Like
Hold on a minute. You are comparing Danger and On With the Show to Time for Change.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
That doesn't even make any sense, but go ahead. That doesn't. Okay, go ahead.
Sure, it makes sense. It's not a heavy song. It's like almost like a ballad. It's always trying to tell a story, which didn't make sense for the rest of the album. And it's kind of like preachy, and it's kind of like this. Oh, fucking some kid did something, and all of a sudden, and it's very, I don't know, like almost gospel-y like. I don't know what the fuck this is. This is gospel-y like too. On With the Show, shit like that. Motley Crue always tries a little shit like this once in a while. Preachy, gospel-y fucking shit. The piano on this, I think that's Bob Rock. And him and Nikki switched. For some reason, Nikki plays the piano and the organ on this, and then Bob Rock plays bass. I will never fucking understand how you're Nikki Sixx from Metallica. I keep saying Metallica. From Motley Crue. And you're known as like the most important member of the band. Write all the lyrics, write all the song, the bass player. And you're like, yeah, I'm not going to sing bass on one of my songs. I don't get that.
Bob Rock loves taking. He did that on the Black Album, Metallica. Yeah. He loves to play.
I think he did that on Saint Anger. Didn't he play the fucking whole bass in the whole album?
Who no one talks about that album.
No, but I think he played that the whole thing.
He played a lot on that too.
I think the fucking guitar solo on there, Mick does a very, like, again, we talked about, I think he does, he always likes to echo the vocal melody and the harmonies and chorus on his guitar solos. Great. I like the pre-chorus of Revolution or Reach Out and Touch the Day. I like the song. It's very 90s. And I I can see the cast of 90210 singing this as they're chanting Donna Martin graduates as they walk out, and this song is playing as they graduate high school. It's very on point of this.
That is not a positive thing.
It is a very image like of this era.
Yeah,
but
they're trying to say something. They're trying to make people forget that they're Motley Crue. You just sing Slice of Your Pie and She Goes Down. You're Motley Crue.
What do you expect, dude? It's Motley Crue. If they could write a song like Strawberry Fields Forever and it would be a big hit, they would change it and write that song like that. That doesn't think it matters. It tells them Bob Rock's like, yeah, I think this is fine. This will work. It's the last song. They always try to have some kind of a spiritual or meaningful saying in their last song of their albums. That's all I'll
give them a break. Thank God it's the last song. I don't even have to skip it. I can just stop it and then we're done.
No, there's only one skippable song on this album, and we're going to get to that. Final thoughts on this album. I love it. It's got some awesome highs, a lot of awesome highs, couple okay, and just fucking shit. But I as I said, I think this is the last of an era. The last of this band, the last of hair metal, the last of those 80s bands. And they went out with a high because I think this is a great album.
Tony.
Overall, I really like this record. Like I said, back in the day, I was a huge fan of Shout at the Devil. And then they kind of let me down with Theater and Girls, Girls, Girls. So I was really happy that this kind of got back to a little heavier stuff. Not all the way heavy like Shout, but it's fine. But then they still kept a lot of the sleazy shit, but they kind of tightened up the songwriting a little bit because those two middle albums, I call them the middle albums, were just bad. There was like 2 good songs on each one and the rest was just shit.
Yep.
So this was a huge step up. So it's like the return of Motley Crue, which is funny that you guys are saying the end of the era. To me, this was the return to Motley Crue. But yeah, overall good record, but God, there's some shit on here.
Yeah, I just think this is a really schizophrenic record, kind of like what I just said, where Bob Rock is like, I'm going to let you guys be Motley Crue, but I'm also going to be Bob Rock, and we are not releasing any Motley Crue songs. We're going to release all the Bob Rock songs, and that served him well because it went 6 times platinum. I don't understand how people. I like a lot of this album. I like a lot of this album. Okay, but I said it at the beginning of the episode. There is Shout at the Devil and Dr. Feelgood sound like albums made by bands that have never met each other on the same planet, which I guess is not a bad thing because we could say the thing about Kiss and Metallica. The bands you love, sometimes they do different things, and there's a 6-year difference between this and Shout at the Devil. I don't understand how I hear people saying that Dr. Feelgood is the best Motley Crue album. There is no planet where this is the best Motley Crue album. It's good, but it's got the lows are way too low for that. It's so the highs are sky high for me, and the lows are as low as it gets. I've never really. It's really crazy for me. But I think because the highs are so fucking high for them, that carries a lot more weight for fans where they can kind of see past some of the lows. But I like it, and I'm glad Zeus picked it because again, I've never listened to it top to bottom before. So good. It's a good album. It's Motley Crue.
Yeah. I'm with you a lot of that. I mean, You're right. I mean, I think you and I both like Shout the best.
Oh yeah. It's not even
close. But yeah, like completely different bands. But they've done that as they've gone through every record. I mean, look, they went from that Dangerous leather studs on Shout and they went to literally glitter and makeup on the very next record.
Yeah, exactly.
And it was all bluesy shit. And like, what? Who is this?
Yep. Yeah. Their identity goes wacko sometimes, but that's okay. That's all
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think the top heavy stuff on this album is about as good as anything that they've done on any one of their albums.
I agree.
So if I take Dr. Feelgood, Same Old Situation, Kickstart My Heart, Don't Go Away Mad.
Yep.
I'm sorry, I'd put it up with Shout at the Devil, Looks Like Kill. I love the deep cuts like 10 Seconds to Love, Knock 'em Dead, Kid, and shit like that more than probably anything on this album.
Yeah.
But in Helter Skelter. So like I can put that up then. And then I'm like, oh, they both have stupid shit in the beginning. And
God bless the children of the beast.
I actually like that little solo. I actually like that. But
it's like
in the
Terror in
beginning
Tinseltown.
had Terror in Tinseltown. And then like to me, we talked about this. I wasn't a fan of Red Hot or Bastard. But some
Red
people
Hot.
fucking swear by those.
I think I had Red Hot
like
ranked.
them.
I think I had Red Hot ranked 2 or 3 when I did that album.
I just don't think
You
they're very
contradicted
melodic.
yourself. That's Fast Crew.
Yeah.
But it's not Kickstart My Heart fast. It's fast, but it's not Kickstart My Heart
Because
fast.
Fat Vince is out of breath, can't sing it.
Anyway,
Yeah. So, anyways, to each their own. That's why this is fun doing this shit.
Yeah,
anyway, let's
absolutely.
go. We got 11 songs to fucking choose from here. Let's start with number 11. I'm going to start us off since this is my fucking pick. By far, the worst song, and it's probably going to be in the top 5 worst songs we've ever done, Without You, is at a number 11. I'd rather listen to Terror in Tinseltown than Without You.
Okay.
okay.
Tony, what do you got for last?
You know, when I ranked it, as I was listening, I made the list 1 through 11, and then I kind of did like they do on those reels where you get something and you don't know what else is next, and so you just put it in a ranking.
I do.
I just kept plugging this shit in, and I didn't move it.
Okay.
But I plugged in number 1 and 2, and then 10 and 11 right out the gate. So, anyways, number 11 is TNT. That's stupid.
Okay.
Leave that off.
Yeah. Normally I would put that last, but Time for Change is last.
Oh.
Fair. That's fair.
Yep.
Oh.
Zeus.
I mean, honestly, the bottom 3, just get the fuck off.
TNT is 10.
Okay.
Without You.
I have Without You as 10 at 10. I still TNT is better than Without You in Time for Change.
You're actually not wrong.
I know. Go ahead, Zeus.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, you've had that third from the bottom.
Yep.
Someone has a Jesus. Number 9 for me, I'm going with Time for a Change. I don't like it that much.
Yeah. No, I know.
No, sucks.
I keep
but-
saying for a change. It's time for change, right?
Time for change.
My fucking
Oh yeah, they want to
album-
change it all. They don't want to just
My
make
album
one
has
change.
it on when I downloaded it. It has this time for a change.
Oh, it's time. It's time for change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
Same one.
What do you got at 9?
Yeah, Time for Change.
Okay. And my number 9 is Terror in Tinseltown.
All right.
Love saying that.
That's fucking hilarious.
Sticky Sweet, number 8.
Wow. Zip.
Sticky sweet.
Yeah, number 8 for me is Zip. She goes down.
Oh
She
wow.
does.
Okay,
Like I
number
said, I just plugged him in, and then I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot about this one."
It's a
That should've
love
been
song
lower.
for the.
But I'm like, whatever.
Number 8 for me is Rattlesnake Shake. Doot, doot.
Is that the horn section you're
Yeah,
emulating?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Doot, doot, doot.
And I go, doo, 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 doo. And he don't like that. Some shit. Louis, see, stop me because I'm going to go off.
Stop! You're at number
I
7.
wake up, my pants unbuttoned. Number 7 is Rattlesnake Shake.
You get the same thing. And I go Rattlesnake Shake. Doo, doo, doo. Tony 7.
7 is Slice of Yo Pie.
Oh, okay. 7 for me is She Goes Down.
Tony, you would know this since you love a lot of that shit. Cherry Pie come out before Slice of Your Pie?
I thought Cherry Pie was 1990.
I don't remember.
So Warrant's Cherry Pie
Mhm.
I thought that
came out, the album
I thought that was 90.
came out
No.
September 11th, 1990. So
Yeah.
do you think they were like, ooh, let's take a take off a Slice of Your Pie and call it Cherry Pie?
I don't think so. I mean, Janie he was really a good songwriter. I mean,
Oh,
he-
yeah.
but I mean, no, but then like, because he wanted it to be deep and, Uncle Tom's Cabin and all that. That was the whole thing. I mean, I'm sure you've heard the story a million times. And then they're like, we need a single. We don't hear anything. And he just went to the bathroom and like wrote this song in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
then he became the cherry pie guy and he hated it.
Right. Which, dude.
That's his story. That was his story. Yeah.
Right.
You can call me cherry pie guy all you want.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
Keep buying my record.
That was his story afterwards.
Yeah,
like I don't buy that shit. You just got embarrassed by yourself. You should have fucking owned it.
But I mean, who cares? Like, own it.
I wrote a fucking hit that sold 2 million copies.
Yeah.
Guess what? Your fucking little brother has my album. Fuck off.
Yeah. So does your girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And look at my girlfriend. Right? That's what you should have said.
He was banging Bobby Brown at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Oof. All right. So you had She Goes Down. Not my number 6 now.
Oh, hold on.
I'm going to go with Slice of Your Pie.
Okay.
That was my
6.
pie.
I got Rattlesnake Shake.
My number 6 is Slice of Yo Pie.
Don't Go Away Mad is number 5.
Oh,
okay.
Same for me.
Kickstart My Heart is number 5 for me.
Oh.
Yep.
Wow. She Goes Down is number 4 for me.
Oh, my God.
Down,
Wow.
Down.
Yeah, 4 for me is Sticky Sweet.
Flat on Tony's back. He goes.
That groove is cool.
That's my 4. Sticky Sweet. That's my 4. Holy shit! We're gonna have
Sticky Sweet after Tony goes down.
We're gonna have the same top 3. 3 people with the same top 3.
I can almost guarantee.
Oh no, we're not. No, we're not.
Sticky Sweet for you guys at number 4. Yeah. My number 3 is S.O.S. by Fozzy.
Okay, I thought
and ABBA.
Okay, yeah, good song.
Yep, that's it. That's a good song.
Tony,
I got Same Old Situation at number 3 also.
Number 3, I got Don't Go Away Mad, so I kind of fucked up our top 3, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's fine.
Number 2 for me, I have is Kickstart My Heart.
At number 2, I got Keystyle My Ha.
Okay, number 2 for me is S.O.S. And then, no surprise, we all got the number 1.
Yep.
Dr. Feelgood.
That was a no-brainer for the number 1.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously, those 3 songs, Welcome to the Jungle, Enter Sandman, Dr. Feelgood.
I agree.
Awesome.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep.
Wow. Well, that was great. And now what we do, Tony, is this. Tony from Restayned, what makes you rock hard?
Well, at this moment, we are working on our 5th record.
Ooh, yeah.
So, yeah. So we're about to head into vocals and guitar solos. So we're kind of rounding the corner here to the the final lap. So that's what's got me going right now, which is it's a lot of work when you get to this part 2 because writing all these solos and stuff. I try not to overthink it, which you can probably tell by my solos because they're not exactly masterpieces. But I mean, it's fun, and that's kind of where we're at. So that's what's pretty much occupying most of my time.
Nice, good for you. When's it coming out? Any expected release date?
I'm not gonna say because every time we say something, then 6 months later, people go, "Hey, weren't you working on a record?"
Is this your Chinese democracy, Tony?
You guys did that. You guys talked about it like a couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
That's funny. Nice. But yeah, so it happens all the time because we had the best intentions. Oh, we're going to put it out in April. And then it's like crickets and like, hey, aren't you guys putting a record? Oh, yeah. We're working on this show, though, too. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're working on that.
You're opening some good shows for some good bands, though.
Oh, yeah. We just did LA Guns last month. Wait.
That's fucking
2 weeks ago.
Dude, that's sweet that you were working with them. That's great.
Yeah, it was cool. Those guys are great. Phil's like the sweetest dude. He was like the first one on stage, the last one to leave. He walked through the right when we came off until like through the dressing room area, which is actually the kitchen of the place. He was walking through, hello, and then he says, "My God, it's like a Viking convention in here because everybody has long blonde hair and beards in my band except for me."
Yep.
And he said, they really liked us, and he said we could open for him anytime. So I was like, all right, well, that's cool. We might pick you up on that.
And then
nice.
Tracy saw your fucking Make America Great hat and said, "Get the fuck off my stage."
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely don't have one of those, but
No, don't be wearing that in front of him.
no, I know
Whoa.
he's very, very
Oh.
lefty. Yeah. No, he was really nice too.
That's great. I mean, he's still talking about it since we had him on the show last. I think he's in the background still on our Zoom call talking.
That Zoom is still recording in another room.
Whew. Tom, how about you?
Yeah, so mine's not as exciting as recording a new album, and my thing is actually not even really something that's new. It's just something that I've recently discovered. So I have a long commute each way to and from work. I'm in my car a lot. I subscribe to a ton of podcasts, and a lot of times I'm just like, I'm just not in the, I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm not in the mood. So I've recently discovered, because of my commute, the magic of audiobooks. And I know that's not new because audiobooks have been around forever, but I always was like, God damn it, audiobooks are included in my Spotify subscription. What the fuck? So I downloaded, I didn't download it, just stream it, but just in the middle of my first, but now granted, when you do an audiobook, the first one I picked, of course, was a Stephen King book that's like 19 and a half hours long.
Oh,
but my
God.
But my commute, I'll be done with it in like a fucking week probably.
Yeah.
So, but no, it's great. It's good. I mean, when you're driving, it's different than a podcast because you kind of have to like pay attention. It's literally somebody reading a fucking book. It's not a podcast. But I don't know. I really enjoy it. So I'm anxious to see like how it is with like a nonfiction book or stuff like that to see. But it's a really nice change of pace from a podcast. So it's cool.
What's the book?
Salem's Lot, Stephen King. That's the first one I did. That's probably my favorite Stephen King book of all time. One of my favorite books, period. So,
is that the one with the guy is outside the window?
Yep. The little kid, the vampire, is floating through the window and giving everybody fucking nightmares when it came out in 1979. Yep.
Oh, I was thinking of the one that John Whiteman sent us.
Oh, that one. That's terrifying. That came out in 2025.
Oh, God.
All right, Zeus, what's making you
rock hard? Well, it's all about saying my prayers, eating my vitamins, and all that other stuff. Hulk Hogan. I watched the documentary on him on Netflix.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Hulk Hogan, Real American, 4-part Netflix series. They had one done right after he died. So I was like, what the fuck? There's another one on him? I will say
4
this
parts?
Yeah, 4 parts, about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay.
But it's got like History of the Eagles vibe to it.
Meaning?
There are people meaning Bret Hart is in the video calling Hogan a piece of shit.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Triple H will say a couple things that aren't too nice. Other people say his ex-wife is on it for most of the thing.
Wow.
And they were went ugly at each other. So there's a lot of, she said stuff. Dude, fucking Jesse Ventura, who this day used to be best friends with Hogan, but then Hogan told McMahon that Jesse was trying to unionize the wrestlers.
Oh, yeah.
And Jesse always says, why would I ever be friends with him? He ratted me out. I'll never be friends with him again. And he's on there talking. They gave the other side a voice.
So that's pretty interesting because you would expect something like that would just be a complete
why?
of praise and glowing and everything.
Because Hulk Hogan is dead. And when Hulk Hogan was alive, he had power and control of his character. This would never have happened.
I agree.
Right.
He got recently remarried with another lady who probably doesn't hold any power.
Yep.
He's kind of estranged from his daughter.
Yep.
His son is not anybody important. His ex-wife is his ex-wife. Who's going to fucking protect his image? Jimmy Hart?
Which is a shame because it's kind of shitty to throw dirt on a fucking man's grave.
They gave both sides. Mind you, he's talking most of the stuff and giving his opinion.
I know.
But they talk about the racism shit that he said.
I know. That's bad.
They bring up the whole thing about how he came back his last appearance on WWE and he got booed.
Yep.
They talk about the fucking Gawker video, the porn shit that he got caught with. Yep. So it's interesting stuff. I still say all those guys in wrestling owe everything to Hulk Hogan. I think Triple H said it at one point, though. He gave him credit and said, wrestling could have gone the way of roller derby if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan making it mainstream.
Yeah.
And he's a fascinating man. and they didn't hide anything. They talk how he became like a Trump guy and how he went to that whole convention at the end, and how before he's like, I always was friends with them. And they show clips from the 80s when he was wrestling at those casino places of Trump's. They have been friends for years. That he always kept it quiet. He always kept it quiet. But then he got mad when they tried to assassinate Trump. And he said, fuck it, this last election, I'm going to go out in public. They're trying to kill him, and he's my friend, and I'm going to support him publicly. And they show like his wife and all the other people are like, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Yeah. And then it ends up with him getting booed the fuck out of. You get 50% of the people are going to hate you. So anyways, it's a fascinating look at a fascinating person from our childhood. I thought it was interesting. They did a good job.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah,
Tony,
cool.
Before we let you go, please tell everybody where they can find you, get more information, go to your website, buy some of your music, your T-shirts.
Yeah. I mean, if you're interested in the band, it's Restayned, spelled with a Y, because why? Well, why not? You go to Restayned.com, you'll get to our web store. You can get physical copies of the CDs, some T-shirts, things of that nature, or follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Facebook's probably the best place, honestly. I'm on there too, Tony Restayned Guitar. Nice. And that's about it. Yeah.
When can we pre-order the colored swirled vinyl of the new release?
I'll tell you what, my drummer's dad has been up my ass about getting vinyls fucking made.
Oh, yeah?
So, I mean, I was like, dude, nobody's going to buy this stuff. And then he's like, I got 20 people right now that want it. I'm like, okay. So we might actually do like a small batch.
Limited edition.
Yeah. Like less than 50. Because
you better fucking let me know about that, because you know I will buy one.
Yeah. No, I'll let you guys know.
All right.
Nice.
That's all right, buddy. I'll take the CD.
Yeah. Same.
All right.
We're all on Spotify and streaming, all that good stuff.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean, for everybody else out there,
on this show too, as the opening and closing part of the show.
True.
That's right. Those will be bonus tracks on the deluxe CD version.
That's right. Well, where'd you get? Oh, it'll be a hidden track.
Yes, very 90s of you.
Like a 90s hidden
wait
track.
Like 5 minutes, and then it'll just start out of nowhere.
And then Tony's uncle or buddy that was going to do these albums going to like, hey, Tony, your fucking hidden track is like 15 minutes long. It's making this vinyl cost us like $600 more to produce.
That's right.
Get rid of that fucking
shit. It's a double record now because that one song has to be.
It's a gatefold with a
shout it out loud, Cass.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. He is Tony from Restayned, our buddy. Go check out his music. Check out his website. Tony, thank you for joining us. This was a lot of fun, man.
Thank you, guys. It's always fun to catch up with you guys. Hopefully it won't be another year before we catch up again.
No, I hope not too, Tony. Always a good time, my friend. Be well. We're looking forward to more new music from you. So we'll be in touch, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
All right. Be good.
Tom, that was Tony from Restayned. And now we're going to do what we do. And that is we're going to rank this album compared to other albums. First, we start off with the album cover. Why don't you read your top 5?
All right. Top 5 album covers. Number 5, Rage Against the Machine. Number 4, Blizzard of Oz. Purple Rain, Master of Puppets, Diary of a Madman. This cover's all right. It's pretty good. We talked about it. It's kind of all over the place, but I like the general gist of it. I'm going to put it kind of in the middle here. I'm going to put it at 34. All right. All right. Nikki.
All right. Mick Mars.
He is a handsome, handsome man.
Oh, God. All right, my top 5. Diary of a Madman, Appetiti, Blizzard of Oz, Hotel California, Elvis NBC TV special. Where am I putting this? Let's go with, let's put it at 49.
Okay.
Underneath, With a Lot of Soul by The Temptations, and right above Electric by The Cult. All right, Tom, let's do your albums overall. This ought to be interesting.
Okay, my top 5 albums at number 5, Dirt, Shout at the Devil, Purple Rain, Moving Pictures, Master of Puppets. So as I said during the episode, this album suffers because the highs are super high and the lows are kind of low. It's a decent album, and I'm not a diehard Crue fan. So I might be being a little unfair to this one, but we do have a lot of great albums on this list, albums that I come back to a lot. I'm not sure if Dr. Feelgood's going to be one of them, but I'm putting it at 51.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So compared to Shout at the Devil's number 4,
Oh, yeah.
putting this at 51 underneath Hotel California and
Yep.
above Final Countdown.
Yep.
What a discrepancy in musical style.
I was just going to say it. Hotel California, Dr. Feelgood in the final countdown. Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
All right. So my top 5 is from 5 to 1. Blizzard of Oz, Automatic for the People, Nevermind, Hotel California, NBC TV special. Where am I putting this? I'm going to put this at 38.
38. Okay.
Yep. I'm going to put this underneath 7,800 Fahrenheit, which you fucking hate.
That's not good.
It's a sentimental album to me, and above Vision Quest. The highs on this are super high.
Yeah.
Fucking Without You kills this fucking album for me. Oh my God.
Change. Time for a change.
I don't mind that song. Shout at the Devil's 13. I know everyone, I'm telling you, for a while, I thought Dr. Feelgood was better. But I'll tell you, Shout at the Devil, I've said this before, Knock 'em Dead, Kid, 10 Seconds to Love. Those fucking deep cuts on there are as good as anything on the album. And that album still has Looks That Kill, Shout at the Devil. It's Helter Skelter. Their highs
Too Young
are
to
so
Fall
hard.
in Love. It's just a fucking, it's awesome.
The worst on that is the fucking, to me, is Red Hot and Bastard, which aren't bad songs.
Right.
So
two great songs, but yeah, I get it. Yep.
Right. So Dr. Feelgood slips in there. But all right, Tom, where can people find us?
So if this is your first time listening to us, we are an all Kiss podcast doing Kiss related episodes every Saturday, but we also do this album review crew once a month where we pick a non-Kiss album and review it with one of our friends as the third man in. So you can check us out on our website at shoutitoutloudcast.com and find out all about our sidecasts, our episodes, all of our fun rankings and links to our social media and our merch and all kinds of great stuff. And, of course, our email address at shoutitoutloudcast@gmail.com. And we always like to say that we're a proud member of the Pantheon Podcast Network of shows.
Tom, we always end on famous last words. What do you got?
Oh, boy. Now, when I've done good, she slaps me on the ass. It takes more than 10 seconds to satisfy this lass. The way she walks, I swear should be a crime. Yeah, baby. Sirens scream every time you walk by. Even Paul Stanley would be like, we can't put that in a song.
Sassy little lassie walking right past me down in Tennessee.
Oh,
always a lady. I love the Southern ladies. They just know how to please. Yes, please. It's like connecting the dots. Start at the bottom and lick it to the top. It goes down.
So terrible.
God. You know, with all of my friends, she goes down. Oh, God. All right. Well, Tony from Restayned, Tom, Kiss Army, Loudcasters, Crew Tards, She Goes Down Tards, fucking Territorial Pissing Tards. Thank you.
Guys, you're the best. Tony Musallam from Restayned, thank you so much. Be sure to check him out on social media and his band. Yeah, Crew Tards, TNT Tards, Sticky Tards. You guys rock. Zeus, as always, my friend, thank you.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
Shout it out loud, yeah. Shout it out loud, yeah. Shout it out loud, yeah. I like it.